T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Evening, lovely people, and hope you're well. Welcome back to another Monday night live show. As always, where we get behind the mic. Please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Got a full team here today. Big up man like Matt. Big up Drifty. We are Team Kopish. Gents, how you doing this Monday evening?
Not too bad.
Yeah, bro.
Confused,
Best.
little disgruntled, but we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I'm not confused. I'm just disappointed. I'm not confused though.
What have I missed something? What are you guys talking about?
Well, the blatant someone signed an extension, which I'm happy about. Like, I'm just disappointed that it wasn't someone who I think needs it more urgently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
It's about the principles. It's about the principalities.
Like,
no, I hear it. I think that maybe, yeah. We will. We'll start with the
fire, by the way, Cal. Every time you wear it, I can't help it.
Say again, sorry.
I said that kit is fire. Every time you wear it, I can't help but say, but that kit is so
don't
fire.
Don't tell me the year. That's the 9-10 season.
Yeah, you're spot on.
You're done already.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite kits, to be honest. I think beautiful.
Yeah, because when I see that kit, I think of Babel and Torres, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Nike have gone under the radar and how good some of their kits have been.
Yeah,
I'm very excited about us going with Adidas though.
Yeah, although from the templates that I've seen, I think the home kit will be kind of basic because, you know, the first one is always like one of them. We're not going to do too much.
Yeah.
And I think I've seen a green one, which looks mad. That one is crazy.
The green and gold one, is that?
No, it's like
green and white.
Yeah, I think it's green and white or green and black. But no, trust me, it's going to be cold. But
I like it.
Yeah, but it's just the there's another kit that obviously hasn't been announced. I don't know if the green one's the third or the second kit, but yeah, man.
I don't know. The only thing that makes me disappointed about Adidas is looking at Newcastle's away kit. Ugh.
What, the white and green one? That one.
What the hell were Adidas doing with that kit, bro?
Yeah, do you know what what gives us a saving grace is that there's nothing with the design. It's the colors, bro. I don't know it's like someone.
Nah, even the design is weird.
It's like someone had mash and peas that morning and said, "Yeah, let's roll." That's a mash and peas kit, bro. So,
right, got three main topics to speak about today. We're going to speak about Trent, Quansah signing a new contract and other contracts off the back of that, and also Allison Becker's latest injury. Going to start with Trent, boys. So, Paul Joyce released information last night suggesting that his contract, Salah's contract, and Virgil's contract have come to sort of a stalemate. There's been talks, but nothing has been agreed as of yet. Now, another thing that happened over the weekend was that Danny Carvajal unfortunately suffered a really bad knee injury, which could rule him out for up to a year, apparently. So, again, thoughts and prayers with him and hope for a speedy recovery for him. I've just got to ask you guys, with rumours today coming out that Real Madrid might make a move in January potentially, do you think the injury for Carvajal actually makes this situation even more tenuous? So, Matt, I'll start with you on this.
I done the game for Real Madrid's last game on big up the people that was over on Big Up that saw the game.
Yeah.
That injury was horrific. Everyone,
Yeah.
it was bad.
You could hear him screaming.
He was screaming straight away. Like, bro, again, like you said, wish him well. I wish him a speedy recovery because, listen, regardless of who a player plays for, I never like to see players get injured at all. And something that could be career threatening, especially at his age as well.
It must be worse than an ACL, right? Because you don't scream in agony.
No,
like,
it is his ACL.
It's his ACL, but it's the way he did it.
Yeah, it is his ACL.
It's the way he did it.
Oh, okay, because I was thinking it could be a dislocated kneecap the way.
No, ACL, bro. He knew straight away. All you can hear is him screaming. When they showed the replay, I wasn't even, bro. Yeah, your legs.
No, but that's what I mean. It looked like it was more like a dislocated kneecap or something, because normally when players do an ACL, they don't actually know until the scan. But if he's screaming on the pitch, I'm thinking that's got to be worse than an ACL.
It was bad. It was bad, man. But yeah, like I said, I wish him well. Here lies the problem, though. This will speed up Madrid's mission to try and get Trent Alexander-Arnold out of Liverpool 100%. We already knew they were after him already. This, for me, just speeds up the process because, again, now there's even further doubt about Carvajal's career. Remember, when they were going for Trent, Carvajal was already there. People were like, oh, what, is he going to come in straight away? X, Y, and Z. That's not even the situation now. Real Madrid will be going full assault for Trent Alexander-Arnold. What makes it worse for us is that, as far as I'm aware, Paul Joyce came out and said they're at a stalemate. They're like nothing's happened. So they're in talks with Trent, but nothing's happened. No resolution. Can things change? Of course, this is football. We could wake up tomorrow and he signed, yeah? But the longer this goes on, Madrid with urgency, it's now or never for Trent. And not only that, Liverpool have to stamp our authority on the situation. I almost feel now we can't even get a fee for Trent. I actually feel like he's either he stays or he just leaves for free. I don't even think anybody would even attempt to buy him in January, knowing that he'll be a free agent in the summer. And I can't lie to you, as much as we want to sit here and maybe blame Trent, maybe his attitude, maybe towards it, but you just got to look at it from his perspective of Liverpool have left it so late. He's the vice captain. He wants to see where the club is going, which is fair to say, but I would like to think that he can see the club going in the right direction. And I'd like him to think, I'm just going to put pen to paper now. Like, I'm guessing it's a money issue. And I'll be real, if it comes out that it's a money issue, that's when I will get even more pissed off, because we've all sat here and gone, when it comes to contracts, we always have to think about money, money, money. We're like the only club that really has to deep about how much our players are getting. Now, I understand wages are part of every team, but when it comes to Liverpool, we've got to become accountants, kind of like what Rafa Benitez said in that interview on the Overlap, innit? So, bro, Trent, if you're watching, I know some Liverpool players do watch this, from what I've been told, you need to sign the contract, big man. You know where your future's supposed to be. No one can stop you from going Real Madrid, but I can't lie, you saw what happened to Michael Owen and them boy there. You know what I'm saying? So
just the contract.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. One of the things you just said there was he wants to see what direction the club's going in, and you said the club's going in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Based off last summer, though, could it not be argued that it's still a bit of the unknown? Because granted, we had a very good start to the season under Slot.
Yeah.
But we are about to go into our toughest run of the season so far. We don't know how we're going to come out of that. In the summer, we, in my opinion, completely messed up. Didn't do enough. Didn't do what we should have done.
Yeah.
And then we're still short at the moment. He's seeing the fact that his captain, he might be vice captain, but he's seen his captain hasn't signed a new contract. Salah hasn't signed a new contract.
Yeah.
Allison has been linked with a move away because of Mamardashvili coming in. Is the club heading in the right direction at the moment? Can he categorically say, yes, it is?
Listen, we got problems in the club. Yes, we got teething problems. In fact, no, we got bigger than teething problems. I get that. Contract situations, I hear it. But what he's also got to think about as well is, even if Mo and Virgil stay, they won't be staying longer than him if he stays. So he has to understand that, like, all right, it'll be amazing if these guys were to stay. But even if they were to leave, I can lead this new group. obviously, if he gets the information from directors and stuff that Liverpool want to do a complete rebuild and like do a refresh and start again, that's a different matter, because then you're asking a player to waste away some of his prime years in part of a rebuild. When really and truly, we don't need a revolution. We just need an evolution. And that's to keep things ticking over. And that's something that I'm expecting the club to do. Now, they haven't done it so far, and maybe it's more of a hope thing. But for all the top Reds, let me say this, for all the top Reds that believe in FSG, if there's one thing that the top Reds will say, they're good businessmen. Well, if we're about to find out if they are, because a businessman don't let 3 of his top assets walk away for free. I'll tell you that much. So shout out to the top Reds if you think that's the right thing to do. I don't think it is. I think a lot of people disagree with that as well. And what I'm seeing is this, bro. Liverpool have to sort out these contracts, but I'm not going to discredit some of the things that they have done. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we got a new Adidas sponsor. People weren't happy with Nike. We've helped raise up the numbers for the stadium. You get what I'm saying? More revenue coming into the club. We're not a sinking ship. Let's just get that into perspective. But we want to be at the top. We want to be the best. Right now, off the field.
Sorry to cut you again, Matt. The things you just mentioned were stuff that were all to do off the pitch activity. Trent's not focused on that stuff. Trent's focused on what's happening on the pitch.
And I'm glad you said that, because I was about to get onto that. Because on the pitch, we've had a very, very good start. Yes, this season could unravel, but I think there's indications to show Trent that we are moving in the right direction. No one's come out and said, "Oh, I can't get to grips with this football." Bro, we could have easily been the Spurs. We could have been a Man United this year. We've got a new manager from another country who hasn't got the credentials. But Trent must look at this and go, "Raw, seamlessly started. Look what my man's done." Like, yeah, there's going to be a long way to go, bro. There's a lot of football to be played. But every Liverpool fan must sit here and go, it's a positive start under Arnie's slot, surely.
Absolutely. But Matt, I just stick with that. Again, I'm just here playing devil's advocate. If you're Trent and you're looking at the situation of Liverpool, Real Madrid, if he were to join Real Madrid or stay at Liverpool, which team do you think he has the biggest chance of winning major trophies at?
Probably Real Madrid, but they're in an easier league, and that's no discredit to La Liga. But I think it's less competitive than the Premier League. But
they're also more likely to win the Champions League at the moment as well.
Yeah, maybe so, but Champions League is, I would say, I know it's in a league format, so it does change things, but I still feel like it's still a lottery. I don't know why. I just feel like that's the Champions League. Bro, Trent is from Liverpool. He's a Scouser. He wants to be the captain. Now you have to chill there. I'll leave it there.
Drift. I've been grilling Matt. I'm going to do the same to you as devil's advocate. I'm Trent, and I got my representative here. Sell me why I should stay at Liverpool over moving to Real Madrid, and I'm going to try and rebuttal.
Ross Clark.
I'm going to be Trent's representative, and I'm just, all I care about is Trent.
His brother.
I don't care about nothing else apart from Trent. Tell me why I should stay at Liverpool and not go Real Madrid.
I mean, if I'm being totally honest with you, bro, off the top of my head, being put on the spot, I will say it's the way I'd have to sell it to you, bro, would be it's about legacy. There's more to it than just winning trophies. It's about the sense of achievement in winning that trophy. It's
hold that there, bro. I want to be considered as the best right back to play in the Premier League, but at the moment I've got one league and one Champions League. There's man like Walker, who's got numerous Premier Leagues and the Champions League. There's Ivanovic, who's got numerous leagues in the Champions League. There's all of these other right backs. They've all got these accolades. I ain't got that. So you talk about legacy, but this is just a Liverpool legacy. I want to be recognised beyond Liverpool.
If you want to be recognised beyond Liverpool, I ain't going to sell it to you. You can bounce. You should just be all about Liverpool. This is your town. This is your city.
That means Salah and Virgil should go as well. Then they should come with me.
Different. It's different for them. Do you want to? When do you want to live in Madrid for the rest of your life? At some point, you're probably going to be coming home. You want to be a hero. You want to come back home and you want to be renowned as one of the greatest right backs in the world. And you was a Scouser and you represented Liverpool. You want people to speak about you the way they speak about Gerrard. The way they speak about
Gerrard stayed and never won a Prem. Could have won more trophies at Chelsea or Real Madrid.
And there is not one Liverpool. There is not one person from Liverpool that will ever bring up the fact that he didn't win the league. He is the most loved and renowned player probably ever to play for Liverpool, and that is worth more from the horse's mouth, Gerrard said to win a Premier League or to win a trophy with Liverpool is worth more than 10 trophies with any other team, because that's what it is.
I want to win trophies. I want my client to win trophies.
If you want your client to win trophies, then that's how he feels. Make him go on. Go learn the new language. Go feel the pressure of playing for Real Madrid. Go get dropped within a year. Go and ask a lot of other players who've gone to big clubs. And in fact, go and ask a couple of the man them who've even left Liverpool. I know not many of them went to Real Madrid, but a couple man them thought, all right, let me leave. Go and ask them how it was. I saw Fernando Torres do an interview, and do you know what he said? He said winning the Champions League with Chelsea meant nothing because he didn't feel a part of it. Do you want to be like that?
Torres left and he was washed up when he left. I'm leaving him.
Torres played in 3 games leading up to them winning, including scoring a goal.
Torres was washed at Chelsea. I'm leaving at the age of 26 in my prime.
Okay.
I'm not.
And
Torres.
how do you know? And how do you know that means any different? You might be a bit part player at Real Madrid.
The league is catered for me. I get more time on the ball, more space. I won't get criticised as much for my defending. Why not?
Look, Real Madrid's a better club than Liverpool historically, worldwide. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But if you want real legacy, if you want to be exactly how you're looked at now, which is an absolute, I don't want to use the word God, I'm a religious man, but you get what I mean, then you stay here. Go and ask Coutinho what that allure of the Spanish league felt like.
I was asking me to do this in a Scouse accent.
Go and ask Coutinho what that allure of the Spanish league feels like. Go and ask Dembele what the allure of the Spanish league
Coutinho or Dembele. Like. I'm built different. Dembele had injury issues. Coutinho just couldn't get on.
With all due respect to you, my brother, your client isn't built different because his mentality stinks sometimes. So he's not built different. Is he going to throw strops in Madrid when the fans are booing him? Is he going to throw strops in Madrid when he's getting substituted? Because I tell you what, he'll be on the back pages real quick. Real quick, bruv. And that light skin won't save you in Spain either. Remember that. That light skin won't save you in Spain.
So if his attitude stinks, why do you want to keep? If his attitude stinks, why do you want to keep him then?
No, I said his attitude stinks at times.
Everyone's attitude stinks at times. I see Salah's attitude stinks sometimes. Virgil's accused of being lazy sometimes. Why is it just my client?
Drift, you got to hit him back.
Virgil's exemplary.
Drift, you got to give him a left hook.
Virgil's exemplary, bro. And the sun can shine on the dogs are some days.
No, Virgil's not always exemplary. I see him sometimes.
When has Virgil ever thrown a strop? I've never seen Virgil throw a strop.
I'm not talking about throwing a strop, but he can look lazy on the pitch sometimes.
Oh, no, that's just because he's great. He makes it look easy. Your client gets beaten, pause, quite often when he's not on it. So it ain't the same thing. Don't put your client in Virgil van Dijk's bracket. We're not going to do that.
Can you just chill?
Oh, no, we're not going to do that, though.
So you don't rate me as a defender, then?
He is a good defender. When he feels like it.
If you don't rate my
and you can't have that attitude at Real Madrid. You get away with it at Liverpool because you're a local boy.
I do half the defending at Real Madrid that I do at Liverpool.
Because you're a local boy.
I do half the defending and win double the amount of trophies.
You think anyone else would have got away with that defending that your client did against Everton last season?
Why has my contract been left to the last year? If you guys love me so much.
The old regime was all over the place. Don't have that personal. There's other players that's happened to us.
But you guys love me so much, right? Why has it been left to the last year? Why has the captain been left to the last year? And why is
I can't jump in? This is not my segment, bro.
And why is on quote from your good friend man like Matt, the person who sits at the table with Gerrard and can chat to him? Why hasn't he been given a new contract as well?
So what player was that?
Salah. These guys haven't been given new contracts. Why should I sign a new contract?
What you need to understand is the old regime is the old regime. Don't live in the past. We keep pushing and we look forward. I'm guessing I'm Hughes right now. So am I Hughes right now? Yeah.
You better be Edwards, bro, because I think I'll smash Hughes. I'm not gonna.
Pause, bro.
Yeah, big pause, big pause, big pause, big pause, big pause, big pause, bro. Big pause, big pause. Oh, no, all jokes aside, Drift, we just had that back and forth, right? But you see how, when I've been saying for how many weeks that it's not just the easy thing for Trent to say no to Madrid. Do you now see what I mean? It's not an easy thing.
Oh, no, but in reality, we know this. In reality,
because we've been so slack as a club, it will make him think, rah, should I? Because
plus I'm not Eminem. That was on the spot. You get what I'm saying? Freestyling is difficult. If you give me a half an hour prep, then I might have been able to actually think of something. I like what you did there. I like what you did there.
But again, this is why I did it, because it is such a difficult thing. I think us as Liverpool fans, we can sometimes be a bit in a bit of a vacuum in terms of our thought process that no club's bigger than Liverpool, and if you're born in the city, you're always going to want to stay. It doesn't always work like that. Some players have the ambition to go on and achieve absolute greatness. And right now, Liverpool, over the last few years, through ownership, through whatever you want to say, have not shown that they want to be the world's best football team. They just showed that they're happy to be amongst the conversation of the world's best football teams. And that, if I'm Trent, if I'm looking at that, that's my biggest frustration. I think things like finances and all that can get sorted out, but I'm seeing us go through summer transfer windows and not doing what we need to do. I'm seeing Liverpool Football Club needed a DM for 3 years, not doing it. I'm seeing Liverpool Football Club needing a centre-back last summer, not sorting it out. I'm seeing him say that he wants a contract, Salah wants a contract, Virgil wants a contract, and no one had spoken to them until recently. All these things do not look good on the club, and they probably make Trent think, do I really still want to be here?
But we do have to worry. No, what you're saying is facts, bro, but we do have to put into context that as a local lad, there is just a little bit more responsibility. There just is. Like, I don't ever know if this is going to be a good analogy because I've literally just thought of it. But let's just say you threw a house party, Cal, right? And me and Matt were there. We're brothers, but not by blood, but we're brothers.
Yeah.
At the end of the party, when it needs to, when everything needs to be tidied up, whether it be your mom or your wife or whoever is there or whatever, we're nice people, so we are going to make sure we help you tidy up. But the responsibility is on you to tidy up. And if we leave, it makes us look a little bit bad mind. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's your responsibility. It's your house.
Depending on circumstances and stuff. If you got
of course. Whatever the case is. So right now, me and Matt are Salah and Virgil. When you're Trent, it's different if we don't help tidy up. It's just different for whatever the reason may be. It's just different if me and Matt don't help tidy up. We look bad mind. We can be judged for it, but it's different. You have a responsibility to make sure you help tidy up because it's your yard. Trent is a homegrown player, born and bred Liverpool fan through the youth academy. It's different. And it might come across unfair to have that perspective, but sometimes life ain't fair. In fact, a lot of the time, life ain't fair. And he will be judged very differently if he's the one who turns his back on the club. I saw players leave other clubs and they weren't even local lads and they made sure their club got money for them at least. If Trent goes for free, if he walks away for free, it ain't a good look, man. It ain't a look good. And I don't know what it's going to be like when he comes back to the city.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know.
You know what?
All these years later, after the Bosman ruling, which, by the way, the other day I found out why. Shout out to the lawyer, actually was the guy it was named after. McManaman don't even really get welcome back. You know, we're like 30 years down the line or whatever it is.
I've never heard of McManaman.
Really get no love, bro.
I've not heard anything like that.
He doesn't get cussed out the building or anything, but he don't really get that love.
Sure, because Macca's...
Nah, if you look at some of our legends and some of our greatest ever players, McManaman don't really get that love. Barnes, Rush, all that. McManaman don't get that love.
I hear it. No, you're right. But Aldridge
not on that level, no.
Yeah, not on that level.
And it's because everybody remembers him leaving and doing the club dirty.
McManaman wasn't as good as those guys. I don't think it wasn't because of the Bosman.
McManaman was a superstar though, Cal. And he was our future at that point.
No, but
if you remember at that time,
hold on, you just mentioned Rush and Barnes. You just mentioned Rush and Barnes. Macca ain't talking to them boys.
No, he's not as good as them in terms of his legacy and his legendary status and his ability. But bro, at that time, him and Fowler were the future of Liverpool.
No, agreed.
You get what I mean? They were the scousers in the team, bro. They were supposed to be building our future on. And he bounced, bro. And people don't forget. I'm telling you, bro, people don't forget. So if Trent wants to be looked at like McManaman, then fine. But I feel I would think that Trent would want to be more looked at like Rush.
Trent would be Owen. Trent would be Owen, not McManaman. Would be Owen.
I don't know because it's Real Madrid.
Nah,
I don't know if we
Owen
go
went
in the
to-
Owen
Owen went
bracket.
to
It was
Man
only
United.
because Owen went Man United why it got
Yeah.
like that.
No, Owen went
I don't
to
think
Real
he was-
Madrid, bro.
No, he went to Real Madrid first, but I'm saying
He
I
went
think
Real Madrid
the
first,
dislike
but I
is
think it
because
was
of
Man United why Owen
Man
is now
United put
cussed and
the-
why
the
people
nail
now
in
are
the
No,
banging
but
at him
people were
now.
still. Are you man forgetting? We sold Michael Owen for 7 million in a bag of peanuts, bro.
no, but
Yeah,
again
but the
the
fans
difference.
weren't really
And that
angry
went a
at
Bosman.
Owen for that.
No, okay,
No,
no.
the difference with that one, though, Matt, is that Michael Owen purposely let his contract run down. Trent ain't done that.
But that's what I was gonna say. That Owen,
Michael purposely let his
yeah,
contract run
that
down.
so. But
Well,
what,
do you know
yeah,
what?
But this is what I'm gonna
I
say
don't know
though.
if we can say that's true though, Cal, because the
He said
Cowboys
it.
were in charge around them times.
I think
No,
people
they
are
weren't.
forgetting.
No, they weren't.
People are forgetting what
Weren't
Owen
Hicks
done.
and Gillette in charge when that happened?
No, Hicks and Gillette didn't come in until 2007.
No. Them man, they weren't there yet.
Oh, okay.
But you man deep this though. Even though Owen didn't leave on a free, he left for minimal fee when you consider what he was actually worth. Yeah. If Trent leaves for free, it will be seen as kind of the same thing. To a degree. Remember, Owen, born and bred Liverpool. I know he's not Scouser, but I think Owen's from oh my days.
He's from round the
Wales.
corner, isn't it?
I think he's
Yeah.
like from, isn't he Wales?
I can't remember
Or
the.
just-
No.
Wales?
Where Owen is from is close to Liverpool.
It's
I can't
close.
remember the name, but
Is
it's
it
close to
is it
Liverpool.
Cheshire?
Cheshire.
Or something?
Cheshire.
Cheshire.
It's
Is that the one?
It's close to Liverpool. It's close.
Chester. Is it Chester?
Big
That's
up,
the one.
Celeste.
Big up. Yeah, I'm saying Cheshire. But what I'm trying to say is this: yeah, if Trent leaves on a free, all hell will break loose. One, people will start thinking he allowed the contract to run down, and when we thought we was trying to get Jude Bellingham, it was actually Jude Bellingham trying to get Trent. I'll be real. And if Trent leaves, people will start looking at him, like you said, Drift, like in a mad way, because they'll be like, this brother left on a free. How do we not know that he didn't plan to leave on a free? It's kind of mad, you know. I'll be real.
I'm not even gonna lie, Cal. I was just gonna say,
so-
where's the proof that Trent hasn't done this on purpose and the club have been like,
Wait,
you know,
because
talking to him
he
and
said he
just
wanted to
ignoring
stay for like, and no one had spoken. They've all come out and said no one had spoken to them before recently.
But maybe he was spoken to by the old regime last year, and he said, "I don't want to talk." We
No,
will never
but
know, will we?
They've all come out and said no one spoke to them up until recently.
Yeah,
all
during
three
the
of them.
summer, yeah. And remember,
No,
Trent
but
and the others
previously.
are different, isn't it?
To be fair, Trent never spoke about. So Virgil and Salah, I've kind of gone on record and said there's been no contact. Whereas with Trent, he hadn't said anything. If you go back onto the Trent,
I'm pretty sure.
no.
has
Trent has not said the club hasn't spoken to me. He just says all he said is, I don't want to get into my future. I don't want it to play out in public. Right. He's never actually once said the club haven't spoken to me. Only Virgil and Mo have done that.
Okay.
Only Virgil and Mo.
We keep on talking about leaving on a free, right?
Yeah.
However, there's talks now that Real Madrid might move in January. Matt, I'll go to you on this one first. Would you rather he left on a free or left in January for a fee?
Oh, for God's sake. Well, he's still leaving anyway, so does it matter, bruv?
I need an answer, bro.
Man said, do you want your wings to fall on the floor or do you want your wings to fall in a bin? What, like, it don't really matter. I ain't going to eat them, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, it does matter, bro, because you definitely, if forced, eat them off the floor more so than out the bin, bro.
Bro, if
The
wings
floor could
fall...
have been mopped 5 minutes ago. The bin is the
I'm not
bin,
one of them
bro.
people. I'm Drift. I'm talking
No,
like...
I'm not saying you are, but the bin is the bin, bro.
Yeah,
The floor is better than the bin.
If that's the case, then the bin is the free transfer.
Mm.
Because that's the worst that can happen,
yeah,
innit?
yeah, 100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, I'll be real. He still leaves, though. 3 seconds. Yeah, maybe. It depends. It depends how good the wings were cooked in it. It's one of them ones. But no, bro, I'll be real, Cal. That's a really horrible question because there's no. Obviously, you want him. All right, if he's gonna leave, he's gonna leave. I'm gonna be pissed off regardless.
Imran, that's a big pause, brother. That's a big pause.
You just try and get that. I guess you try and get the money. See, no, do you know what?
Misha's not going to be happy with that one, Imran, bro.
Do you know what? Do you know what I'll say? I'll let him go on the free. I'll tell you why. If we take the fee, yeah, which everyone will say, take the fee, it actually might offset it. Like, imagine if he's doing really well and we need him for the rest of the season. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where it's like, all right, we know you're gonna go. You might as well just stay now. The fee we're gonna get, Real Madrid will take the piss. They will take the piss. Real Madrid are actually the best at getting players for free. What, do you know what else says Liverpool? Your client is gonna come. Pause. Your client wants to go to our club. There's nothing you can do to stop him from going. We'll give you 15 mil. Real Madrid will do something stupid where they know we will say no and they'll be all right, cool, we leave for free anyway. You know, Real Madrid will do that. They're not going to pay money for Trent.
You take that money, bro.
Bro, I know what you're saying, but imagine if Trent is in the best form of his life, Drift, and we're now relying on Conor Bradley for the rest of the season, bro. Now, I'm not disrespecting Conor Bradley, but we also have to keep it 100. One thing I will say, Trent has been very good defensively this season, you know. He's been better, one of his better seasons anyway.
All right, hold that there.
Would you take 15 mil for Trent, Drift? 10 mil? If they did that, because that's what they would do, you know.
Well, Cal, was that what you were going to ask me? Was you going to ask me?
I was going to say, what would the fee be in January that you'd potentially even consider? Because I think you said this a few times. If you'd rather him be sold than leave on a free. Yeah. So what would be a reasonable fee that you'd even consider?
Yeah.
2 reasons why.
Will they give it? Be realistic though, and will they? Yeah.
Okay. So Real Madrid are desperate at the moment. So even though we're desperate ourselves, we have a Mexican standoff. We're both desperate here, innit? So let's see. So nobody can really do anyone over. What, you want to go win the Champions League? You want to? Barcelona's looking like they're going to win La Liga. If you want to compete in that, you better replace your right back. So you're desperate as well. Maybe less desperate than us, but you're also desperate. So don't let them take advantage of us.
Right.
The other thing is, any fee we get for him goes into the budget to help. Anything's better than free. I know this might sound like I'm being really stupid, but like if you're thinking logically, even 5 million is better than no million. Like, let's be honest, like money is better than no money, always. I would probably say that we're being realistic based on the fact that he's only got 12 months left on his contract. I'll say 20 mil. I reckon 20 mil would be everybody wins all round.
I'm not gonna lie. Hearing that makes me angry, bro.
I'm trying to be realistic.
I'm trying so hard to be hosting devil's advocate, but that just made me so
you just
angry.
Said 20 mil. No. What you're saying isn't even wrong. This is actually realistic, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just upsetting to hear.
So you can touch on that afterwards because I just want to get this.
Go on.
And we can move on to it. And the other reason is because I just want to be a see you next Tuesday in this scenario, and I don't want Trent to get no signing on fee. You can fuck yourself if you want to go, mate.
He'll still get a signing on fee.
Oh yeah, but Real Madrid will have to do what, bruv. He'll get a bonus when it's free. You see how these players are run their contract down because they get these free agent bonuses where they pocket like 30, 40, whatever it is, £1 million and all that. Look, I swear Mbappe got like nearly close to 100 mil, right? For being a free agent or
he'll still get all of
that.
He'll still get all of that. He might get 10 million less.
Well, you know what? I prefer that he gets less and we get a fee. And that's just me being petty and being a see you next Tuesday. Because you're leaving, I'm going to act that way towards you. And best believe, if Trent goes Real Madrid, he's dead to me. But yeah, let's go back to the situation now with the whole situation. 20 mil is being very realistic, I think, for a player who's got 6 months left that they can technically get for free. They just got to wait 6 months for. I think 20 mil would be realistic. I think anything more than that, you're asking too much. Anything less than that would make us look a bit stupid. So I'll probably say about 20 mil.
What happens if now we're in the Champions League, which I think we still will be, yeah? Like obviously we'll be doing well. And he's been pivotal. He's been pivotal. And not only that, even in the Premier League as well, he's getting more assists defensively. He's stepped up as well. Here's my issue. If he's integral at that point, you have to think to yourself, are you better off getting no money and he helps you win a couple of trophies or a trophy? Because here's what I'm thinking.
I can rebuttal that immediately.
No, hear what I'm going to say. If we keep Trent, we have to be honest. We have a way better chance of winning a Premier League if we have a chance, which I think we have a slight chance. And not only that, we have a chance of winning the Champions League. We have a chance because he is an equalizer. He is a generational talent. You now have to factor in, all right, we've taken the 20 mil. Cool, he's gone. Conor Bradley, you step up. I've got no problems with Conor Bradley at all. But Conor Bradley is good, but he's not Trent. This is what I'm about to say is so harsh. I'm about to do an Arnie slot here, by the way. So just let me land with this one, what I'm going to say next. Conor Bradley, talented as he is, still can make the mistake. Nottingham Forest. The whole world knew what Hudson-Odoi was going to do. Conor Bradley couldn't see it. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to make that same mistake again, but now you're going to be up against tougher opponents. You're going to be up against potentially a Vinny Jr. or whoever's on that left, whoever for whatever club. Conor Bradley is good, but we have to remind ourselves, as good as he is, he ain't Trent. And I do think there's this misconception that he's so much better than Trent defensively. One thing I actually will say, Trent has actually defensively, people don't talk about it this year. He's actually stepped up quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, there's still times when people can get past him, but I wouldn't say that, oh my gosh, like, what's he doing kind of thing, where I might have said that last year. And that's the reality, bro. We now go into games now thinking, okay, cool. We got Conor Bradley, but it's not Trent. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? It's that realization.
No, I do, but I totally disagree with you on the defensive part. Even if it's by 5, 10, 15%, Bradley's a better defender than Trent. He is. It's going forward and his creativity and everything else that Trent brings to the team will miss, bro. Defensively, Trent gets cooked way more than Bradley does. I know there's a smaller sample size, but Trent gets cooked defensively more than Bradley does. It's the creativity and the generationalness within his passing and what he brings going forward that we're going to miss from Trent. We won't miss Trent defensively. And I'm not saying that to be bad, man. We will not miss Trent defensively.
You're doing his defensive. I know what you're saying. I feel like...
No, I know he's a better defender than people give him credit for, man.
I think you're doing
a way better defender than people give him credit for.
Here's what I'm going to say, though. In this system that we're playing now, I would say, he still inverts. Yeah. Last season, he was just inverting for inverting's sake, innit? And it was just a case of, you want the brother to do everything. And because he's not the quickest player, he's not slow, but he's not the quickest, it's a lot harder for him to then get back into position and then do the right back thing once he just inverted and we get caught in the counter. Structure wasn't good. The structure is better this year. Don't get me wrong, we've been caught out. But, bro, Trent can defend. Bro, Bradley
I never said he can't.
He wasn't going to say. Bradley is good, yeah? But I'll be real. Bradley made that mistake against Hudson-Odoi. Why has no one done that against Trent this year? That's
the first time Bradley's been beaten.
No. But what I'm trying to say is
Brentford did it against Trent, but they just didn't score from it.
But that's what I'm saying. I hear that, but I feel like we're doing him a disservice. I feel like defensively, he's actually been pretty good this year. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm not doubting Trent's defensiveness, but I think you're doing a disservice to Bradley by saying that just because one time he got done when he came on cold in the game,
that was
that he can't defend well.
No. People say I'm cherry picking. I'm trying to make a point of, I know we got Conor Bradley, but Conor Bradley's still learning. If he's still learning, he's gonna make more mistakes. Am I right? Yeah, he's gonna make more mistakes.
Yeah. But that's life.
Just like Quansah, just like whoever's young, like Neon, like Trey. Let's say when you're a young player, you make mistakes. That's my whole argument. It's not like Bradley's a seasoned vet where we kind of know, like the defensive side is we already know. It's his attacking side. He's a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Neither was Trent though, brother. At least Bradley's older than when Trent came in.
Bro, can I say this though? Trent's attacking Arsenal, no pun intended, is far superior to Bradley's than Bradley's defensive Arsenal compared to Trent's. Yeah, that's my argument, bro.
No, but the first thing you said was about him being cooked. And I'm just saying it was one game where he came in cold and he'd only been on the pitch like 5-10 minutes. Bradley, generally speaking, is very sound defensively. It's going forward we're going to miss Trent. It's the creativity why we're going to miss Trent. It's the passing range why we're going to miss Trent.
That we're not going to miss Trent defensively.
But honestly, we are not going to miss Trent defensively. I'll be honest with you. If you're just looking for
I don't mean like that.
You put Joe Gomez at right back and you don't miss Trent at all in terms of defending.
No, I get what you're saying.
You get where I'm coming from? It's going forward where you're going to miss Trent, bro.
But, bro,
that is where the problems are going to lie.
But I think there's a misconception that Bradley is so superior to Trent defensively, and I don't think he is.
I agree with both. I don't
think people say superior. I
think they do, Jim. Maybe not you, but I think some people do.
I agree with both.
I just think he's better.
But
I do want to get back to the contract stuff, though, boys. So I want to ask a question. Drift more so than me and Matt. You said that he'd be dead to you if he left on a free. One thing that we haven't spoken about or factored in is our regime. how do we know they're not being lowballed? How do we know Trent's not being lowballed? And then I asked the question, and I asked to both of you, what do you think is a fair weekly salary for Trent? So Drift, I'll start with you on that one. What do you think is a realistic salary for Trent? Taking
Are we throwing in back
consideration.
pay, or are we just talking
No,
about the here
going
and
forward.
now?
You know this club
Just
don't
in
do
the
back
back
pay.
pay,
Bro.
you know.
You know this club don't do back pay.
No, obviously you're just asking me what I think. So I'm just
Yeah, but realistically though, considering what other players are on in the league, etc., what would you say?
all right. Do you lot believe players should be judged based on their individuality or technically where they play in the team?
Both.
Because I think there is like a bit of a misconception going around with certain situations. And I listen to ex-pros sometimes and they'll say things. And I know, some ex-pros talk rubbish, but at the same time, they are more equipped a lot of the time to understand things more than we are. So, for example, goalkeepers, centre-backs, sometimes you just have to think to yourself, they're not glorified in the way that other players are. And they more have to be judged amongst other defenders more so than they are just like the whole world. So if you're negotiating a contract with a centre back, you look around the world and you say, what's the highest paid centre back? And it might seem really silly to us as fans because we're like, no, but it's important, etc., etc. But I've heard professionals say it's about the players that play within your position. Yeah. So as a centre back, if John Terry was the highest paid centre back at 150 grand a week, Carragher couldn't go, I want 200 grand a week because it'd be like, well, John Terry's the best and he's on 150. That's kind of how I've heard professionals say that things get judged within the field, which is kind of fair, to be honest.
Yeah.
Backs don't make 300-400 grand a week.
Incorrect.
All right. Just quickly.
You get what I'm saying?
As you're speaking.
So I'm asking you, lot, are we talking about its importance to Liverpool or the reality of the market?
Everything.
All right. As you said that, I wanted to fact check something quickly.
Is it Reece James you're looking at?
I just went on the thing now. Yeah. Reece James is on 250.
So based on that, I think that 300 grand a week would be more than adequate for Trent. More than adequate. Because we all know Reece James is being overpaid as well. He's injury prone and he's getting 250.
Yeah, but also I think this is probably before, because I think this is when they made him captain.
I think Reece James is the best example to use because you see all the other stuff, academy prospect, grew up in the city and all those things. Those apply to Reece James more than just the position and what he plays. I think the Reece James is a fantastic comparison. So big up for that, Matt.
And Reece James is their captain as well.
He's their captain, Trent's the vice captain. So I'm going to do one of two now. So let's say 300, because I agree 300 is good amount. Let's say Trent's asking for 360. Do you bow into the demands, Drift, or do you not?
First thing I'd do is ask him to give his head a wobble. And then...
Don't let me turn back into the client, man,
My client.
I must go ECW with this,
Man, like Paul
My
Heyman
name is Callum Sanderson.
All right, Cal, here's what I would do.
Crazy.
If I was Michael Edwards or I was Hughes right now, if Trent's asking me for 360,
let me check something.
I'll say this. Okay. I understand where you're coming from. I'll give you 300 base fee and we can make up that 60 grand on incentives, i.e. goals, assists, clean sheets, etc., etc., etc. So you can make 360, but you've got to make sure that you're also doing... We're not doing the WCW thing here. Shout out to everyone who's watching the McMahon series right now. We're not doing guaranteed contracts because everyone knows what happened to WCW. They went out of business. We're not doing the guaranteed contracts right now. We're doing the incentive-based contracts, but your base is massive. If you've got a 300 grand base fee and you can make up that 60 grand with clean sheets, goals, and assists, I'm motivating you to be the best Trent you can be, and then you can still make that money, but you're earning that money. You're not just sitting down thinking that you can just earn that money for no reason. And I think that would be very fair. And if Trent walked away from that, then he wants to leave the club and he's dead to me.
All right, hold that there. Matt, let's say, for example, the club are going in and saying, look, Reece James is on 250. We're going to go 260, 270.
I think he's got the right to ask for more because even though Reece James,
hold that there, Matt. But I could turn around and go, Man United and Chelsea, probably two of the worst run clubs when it comes to wages and salary. So even going in at 270 is massively giving you a lot, considering Virgil has been the best centre back in the world, in our opinion, for the last 3-4 years. And he's on what, 220? And he's had a longer career than you, etc.
I think Virgil's on 215, I think.
220, I think.
So
what about that? Around F2, about 215
why
to
270 not enough?
Because he can sit there and say
we're not going to go any higher than 270.
All right, so he can sit there and say Mo got 350. I'm not asking for 350. I'm asking for 270. Sorry, I'm asking for 300 at base because he realizes what he's worth. Liverpool. Here's the thing: Liverpool can do the whole. This is what we think you're worth because of X, Y, and Z, because of Reece James and X, Y, and Z. But he ain't Reece James, bro. No disrespect to Reece James, who is actually a very, very, very good player when he's not injured. But Trent's availability as well, you have to factor that in. He'll sit there and go, "That's still good for Reece James, but I'm available, and we're Liverpool. You can afford to pay this amount of money. Why can't you? Why can't you?" Because there's other clubs that will pay that amount of money. They will definitely pay that if
that's not within our model.
That's not within your model. So how come you was able to adjust that model for Salah?
Chill. Don't make me play FSG, bro.
I thought that's what he was doing. I thought this is what he was doing. I thought this is what he was doing.
No. I'll play Trent's brother.
But
I ain't doing devil's advocate.
But you adjusted the model for Salah though. Or just saying the club did, shall I say?
You forced me to do it. I adjusted the model for Salah. You want to get personal, boy? We can do it then. I adjusted talent for Salah because he bringing in money. You ain't bringing in money outside Liverpool. What your name is outside of England?
Hold on, wait there. You mean I've got boots named after me now? Is that what you're saying?
I don't care.
I'm now the face of Adidas alongside my brethren in Spain. Unless you want me to go Spain.
Country behind him, the pyramids, baby. Whether he bald or got an afro, we still making that money. You had dreadlocks. Hey, I don't see nobody rocking up to every dreadlocks when you had dreadlocks.
Them dreadlocks are gone now.
You got to fade again. You got to fade again. Salah got every hairstyle. Fade, afro, corners gone, and still making that money.
Yeah, well, you see how Salah got the 350? You see how Salah got the 350s to fill in them corners? I need the same. How about that?
You got money. I know how much you get paid.
I ain't asking for Salah money. I just want 300. What are you saying?
You can't get Salah money, brother.
I'm not asking for Salah money. I said 300. What are you saying?
270, brother. Take or leave.
300.
I said 270.
And I'm saying 300.
Leave it. Then you go.
If you want me to go Real Madrid for free, that's up to you.
That's
another one of your assets off the table, JW.
We go drag your name through the mud.
You can drag my name through the mud. Your name's already been dragged through the mud when you tried to start the Super League and overcharge the fans for ticket prices. Yeah,
they pay it, don't they? They pay it. I'm about that moolah. What now?
What about if you about that moolah? What happened to your Super League that UEFA now turned into a Super League? How about that? How about that? So you got in bed with the enemy, Man United and all them man there, and now people are laughing at you. Your Super League idea got taken over by UEFA. How do you feel? You feel like an idiot, don't you?
Champions League money, and your boys are gonna pay that money to come to the game. I gave you tickets.
Brother, if you're not gonna give me the money. If you're not going to give me the money, I can go to Real Madrid. I can leave on a free. You get nothing, by the way. I get a signing on fee, and you have one less asset on the table that you should have had, bro. How about that?
As Monica said, so gone over you, boy. Bye.
No, Monica.
Oh, you better silly, you know. Oh, you better silly, bro. Oh my days. But no,
I got that song in my head now. Oh my days.
I'll say this, yeah. I'll be real. All jokes aside, you see if that happens, Trent will bounce. Trent will actually bounce. You know that he'll bounce.
I know.
He'll bounce.
This is my worry. I think shout out to Jamrock. I think Jamrock said it. We don't know if they're lowballing Trent, or we don't know if Trent is going with such a high number that he knows isn't going to be accepted, so he can leave with some dignity. Time will tell. Time will tell. Guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Drifty, composure.
In it, man. Compose yourself, bro. Come on, this is what it's about.
I nearly lost my mind.
Listen, boy, I ain't a rowdy chick.
You're silly, you know. I swear down, bro.
Oh my days,
brother. Listen, Trent will bounce, you know. Pause. He'll go. He'll leave.
He would.
He's gone, fam.
Beans and Toast says, Matt and Drift, please continue your Werner versus Anthony debate.
Oh my, I ain't got the energy. I'll be real. I ain't got the energy. Cut long story short.
This one post-match show. This is who you man.
Nah, bruv, it was mad. Listen, I'll say this, yeah. It was like arguing over shit, basically.
Who?
No one was backing no one.
It was a conversation about wet shit.
No one was backing no one.
It was
pointless.
Oh,
no, what it is we both acknowledge the players were shit, but both of us were like, but that's your brother. And Drift was like, but that's your brother. I'm like, no, but that's your. It was one of them ones, innit? It's one of them ones.
Yeah.
Alex said, evening, boys. I think Trent and Verge sign and Salah goes. My hot take is that Salah will have a Mane type fall off in the next 18 months. That is a big statement. It's possible. It is possible.
But I think the context in that situation though has to be that Mane got a really bad injury, and Bayern Munich were a bit of a mess. I think Mane picked the wrong club. I don't think his career would have gone like that if he'd have picked the right club. I think it was a bit, you know what I mean.
I wish we got to see Mane for one more season under Klopp as a centre forward.
Me too.
Yeah. That would have really given us.
As one of our brothers said in a private conversation, you know already, it would have been a crutches thing. Man can't even walk, but he's still under contract.
Pause.
Yeah. How are crutches a pause?
No, just bro, it's the way you phrased it.
We're just trying
just trying to save you, bro.
Jesus.
Anyway. I got to proofread this one for. Oh no, this is calm.
Yeah, this is normal for him.
Yeah, this is calm. I have a hunch with Trent. It's about ambition rather than salary. He could be waiting to see what the club does with Mo and Verge. I agree with that as well.
But bro, that's pissing me off.
Cal, can I ask you a question before I say what I'm gonna say? Are we talking about Virgil today in any capacity?
We will touch on Virgil. Pause.
But will it be on the level where I'm allowed to have an expressive opinion on everything around Virgil's contract and everything like that?
Yeah, we'll see how time goes.
Going on a tangent if I do that.
Potentially, we'll see how time goes.
Okay.
Andrew says FSG don't want to win, no backing, top four only. Again, that's another potential situation. Alex says business people don't play with their money; they have a plan. Now let's see what is the succession is needed, and it will be hard to accept. Very, very true as well. H again. He says, all I'm saying is, God forbid you three ever get bruck up by the mafia. Drift will get duppied in less than 2 minutes. Shout out to Chris LFC in 92 says, due to history with them, Trent would be dead to me.
Apparently, honesty isn't respected anymore. I'm just being honest, guys. That's all I ever do. I'm just honest. That's how I was raised, to just be honest. You know,
the Liverpool Mafia, no joke. All I'm saying is, I'll say one word: Gerrard.
Facts, yeah.
They don't mess about.
And as Cal said, a quote from the song: "I was outside your house."
Yeah, bro. Listen, the story I've heard, bro, I've heard some mad stuff, you know.
Have you heard that, Bob? Monica's gangster too. Don't mess with Monica.
Facts.
You know?
No, true.
She's an ATLG in this game, you know.
No, true.
You say slime gang in that, yeah.
Pretty face fool you, bro.
Why selling that, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, bro. Hey, Monica's family are some gang, bro. Don't get it twisted.
Let me grab a drink. One sec. Let me grab a drink.
Yeah. Brandon West says we target in the left side if we play real right. Brandon don't play. Alex says, can you name 3 players that left Liverpool and did well in the last 10 years. Players go, we in the club stay here, let them go, see if the grass is greener. All right, I'll have a little go at this. I think in the last 10 years, so what we now 2024, so since 2014, Luis Alberto went on and had a good career. Emre Can has.
No, let's talk about players who are established because Luis Alberto wasn't established.
All right, Emre Can.
Hold on, 10 years. Oh, I was gonna say Alonso, but Alonso was time ago.
Yeah,
Alonso was.
2009.
Yeah.
In 2014, I'm trying to think of all the players that have left.
2014,
all right.
no one.
Hold on, Suarez.
Oh yeah, Suarez. Sorry.
Oh, what we doing here?
Yeah.
He's
Absolute madman.
Yeah, Suarez and Emre so far.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. I actually think Coutinho can be considered a good career considering he won the league and the Champions League.
No,
but he won the league and the Champions League.
He won
guys.
stuff, but he's
that.
no. But that's different. No, he won stuff. Like if you look at his name and his trophy cabinet, or whatever. But you can't really say his career.
Okay.
Yeah,
if we're talking about how we played, then no one. But there are people who've got trophies.
The chat saying Sterling.
Sterling, yeah.
So that's 2. We need 1 more.
Wasn't Sterling more than 10 years ago? When did Sterling leave?
No, Sterling left in 2015.
Yeah.
Sterling, Emre, and Suarez.
Remember, Sterling done 1 more year after the Suarez season.
Yeah.
Is there not one other
Sterling and
player?
Suarez.
Hold on, who left in
and Emre Can? Sterling, Suarez, and Emre Can.
Yeah.
It's hard. Obviously, there's way more who have flopped than done well.
Oh no, Mascherano. No, Mascherano.
Yeah,
that was time.
Mascherano was earlier than that.
Yeah, because that was it just after Alonso. That was before.
Because I was going to say you've got Arbeloa, you've got Alonso, you've got
yeah. If we go back further,
players who left before. Yeah.
That's a sick question, though, Alex. Big up yourself.
Even Aspas.
Nah,
but he was before that, though, right?
No. I'm just saying if we were going, bro. Aspas's career went very well.
Yeah, Aspas has been a bad man since he left.
Kyle, don't do that to Aspas. No, listen, I don't really rate him, but it's Aspas.
I know. I'm being a bit biased, but I guess.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he get top goal scorer in the league once or twice as
well?
But
Aspas was moving. It's that corner, though, isn't it? It's that corner. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I would take a corner if, No.
That's how your little man would take a corner.
No, that's what I was gonna say. No, I was gonna say, but if I was say 10 years old and I got called up to Liverpool first team, and they were just bro, we got no one else. Take the corner, bro. The way he trickled along the floor, I said,
bro, that ball dribbled across the floor like a 108-year-old man, bro.
But it was horrible. Bro. I can't even lie. It was bad.
That's the worst corner I've ever seen in my life. I promise.
Same.
Facts. Jay says Cal
might
have the worst American accent ever. Big out yourself, Jay. Also went on to say Cal sounds like Mickey Mouse.
You know what? Whenever I do an American accent, I can only do Southern. I can't do.
I can't really do an American accent. Yeah, I'll be real.
Around the Southern, I can kind of do a New York one, but obviously they're not from New York. Boston one, I find very difficult to even.
Boston's quite tough.
No, Boston is difficult. Boston is very difficult. Yeah.
But LFC says we're owned by FSG, so it's always going to be long. True.
Bro, boy, talk about giving man the reality wake up.
Yeah, facts. Woodley's Feet says Adidas will pay Mo signs 850k shirt sales minimum. Adidas won't.
Bro, to see the Aspas corner again. It's so bad. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I don't care, bro. It's a gift, so we can't even get in trouble. It's a gift.
David says I don't want to hear Dominic Sobo in the same atmosphere as Stevie G. Raw, David, that came out of nowhere. A little RKO there, David. We weren't even talking about Sobo, bro.
I'm also trying to figure out that DP.
Hold on.
I think it's just someone sleeping, I hope.
What? Yeah,
no,
what? I don't know.
It kind of looks like a woman applying her eyeliner.
Can you not see the... I can't make... Because it's a GIF. Can you not see the corner, though?
Oh, brother, you got paid.
Look at this. Bro, it didn't even lift it. It didn't come off the ground, bro. What is that, bro?
No, Matt, did he actually think he was picking man out?
He put his whole hip into it.
Did he actually think he was picking man out?
Bro, look at the... I don't even know what he saw.
Matt, do you want to know the worst thing? The build-up and anticipation to that
Yeah.
corner was, I was saying, here's the moment we win the league.
Yeah, bro.
Here's the moment we win the league. We're going to score this corner, and here's the moment we win the league. And then this fussy old does that. No.
Hey, bro. This is mad. It's the worst corner in history, bro.
Look how much Hippie puts into it as well.
Oh my!
Bro, no, it's actually
that's
crazy.
The worst corner in the history of football.
In history, bro. I swear.
That match ruined my nana's 90th birthday. I will forever ban them, man, for that shit.
Franco Mastanuano. I hope I just said that name right. Jay, give me a bit more information, bro. What position does this player play? Team, league, all of that, if you can, bro. Right, let's move on topic, boys. Jarrell Quansah signed a new contract today. New long-term contract. Over the moon with that.
Definitely.
Apparently is close to signing a new contract as well. Does this show progress from your likes of Richard Hughes and Edwards? Because if I'm not mistaken, Ibu would have been going into the last year of his contract in the summer. Obviously, we don't want that. We don't want a repeat of that. Is this showing good impetus from the new regime? Drift, I'll start with you.
Right, I'm looking at this in two ways. That's why at the beginning I said I'm confused. They're trying to correct the mistakes that have been made by the previous regime and not let players of absolute quality run into the last 12 months of their contract. I appreciate that. I respect that. I love it. I can sit here right now and I can tell you, if he could stay free from injuries, Ibu is the best defender in the world after Virgil van Dijk. Keep him at this club at all costs. Keep him at this club at all costs. I'm over the moon if we can get Ibu to sign a new contract. And this isn't even just about Ibu in terms of his ability as well, Cal. This is also about his character. Every single time I watch interviews with Ibu, I see stuff behind the scenes, etc., etc. His character is second to none. He's professional. He's funny. He knows how to have a laugh. He doesn't piss about. He's a model professional. I love everything about what Ibu represents. So it's all about making sure that guy.
Questionable. That's the only thing I say is fashion sense is a little questionable.
Oh, if you want to wear the flares and all that, that's
nah, brother. Did you see what he wore today when he turned up?
Oh no, I didn't. But other than that, he's exemplary.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am over the moon if we're about to get this contract signed with Ibu. Trust and believe me, Ibu is the second best defender in the world behind Virgil. People can talk whatever they want. That's my opinion. Then Quansah, bro, you know how much I rate that kid. I'm over the moon, and he deserves it. He deserves it. I don't know what he's going to be getting in this new contract, but I don't think it's going to be big money. But he deserves to be on more than the contract he was on as a youth player. Yeah. We've seen already. Like I think they only make like $5,000 a week or something like that, $10,000 a week. Like he deserves to earn more than that. Over the moon. There's been links with him to other clubs. Premier League clubs have been sniffing around Quansah. They realised the potential. Newcastle even have been linked with wanting to come in for Quansah. Over the moon. We've tied down the youngster. He's going to be here. I'm over the moon. So in terms of what we're doing with regards to those two, I'm over the moon, bro. Absolutely over the moon. But it just puts a lot of weirdness around why they're getting done before the players who are going to run out quicker. And this is the confusion that I'm feeling right now. We've got players whose contracts run out quicker, as we've been discussing, Trent being one of them. And I'm just very confused how the situation with those guys isn't being resolved yet. Now, I know some people are going to say those two contracts might be easier, and that's a fair point. That is literally, as I say it, a couple of people in the chat have said it. So that's very true. It does seem easier to be able to sort out the contracts of the players, of those two players, compared to the others. So that's fair. But you would have still hoped, especially with Virgil and Mo actually publicly coming out and saying that nobody has actually spoken to them yet, that there would still be more emphasis on those contracts than there would be the others. So that's where my confusion is just a little bit. But I'm over the moon with these guys signing, and they deserve it. Both of them deserve it. deserve it. I don't think Ibu was on a big wage. I think Ibu was only earning about 80 grand from what my memory remembers. If somebody can correct me, about 100. Was he on around 100? Okay, my memory was thinking around 8. Okay, I was thinking as well. Even if it's around 100, bro, I still think Ibu deserves more than that. So I'm all for it. Sign him up. That's my guy. And Quansah, maybe he's gone up to around maybe 30 grand a week now or 40 grand a week now from probably 5 or 10 grand a week, what he was on before. He deserves it as well. I'm over the moon with both of those situations. So the confusion is just around how these contracts have been able to be solved before, even though I understand that both of those players are easier maybe to get signed than the others. So yeah, I have a mixed bag of feelings about the situation.
So I get your concern there. What I will say though is, given that we're not in the summer at the moment or January where we can actually sign players, not to say that the club aren't working behind the scenes on potentially convincing players. I think now is the best time to get contracts sorted out though. So I think the club maybe looked at 5 contracts.
Shit, more than one per. It's only 70 Ibu's on.
It's only 70 Ibu's on. Oh, my computer's still going.
He 100% deserves to be on more than that.
That's Nat Phillips money.
All right, that's mad, you
That's
know.
crazy, Cal. Maybe that's why he's dressing the way he's dressing, bro.
Man said he's lashing out, you know. Man said he's lashing out.
Maybe,
bro. We're rebelling, just rebelling for the sake of it. Yeah, that we do.
Bro. I expect me to rock up in Balenciaga and 70 grand a week, blood.
Yeah, that might be the case. Yeah, it's on about 70. I'm checking now.
That cost 70 grand.
Yeah, I think he's on 70, bro. Well, that's
really low. That is really
apparently he's on 70. Apparently he's on 70.
That is really, really low for Ibu. That is really, really low. Matt, I don't know if you agree with me or disagree with me, because obviously you was away when I was saying it, but I'm being biased, obviously. But in my opinion, outside of Rudiger, who I'm only going to go on Real Madrid form when I'm saying this as well, because before I don't think he was that guy. I think Ibu's the best centre-back in the world. Injury-free. Like if I could wave a magic wand over him and it was a computer game and he was just injury-free, I think Ibu's the second best offender in the world behind Virgil. People are going to say I'm biased outside of Liverpool. That's fine. But I think the World Cup, and when he is fit and he shows the displays, I think I hold my hands up to the Liverpool hierarchy who didn't go for Opema Maguire and realized that the real talent was actually Ibu, because we could have gone and got we could have gone and got him, but we realized what the situation was. Ibu, when he's fit and he's in form, is an exceptional centre back, and the fact that he's now added a range of passing and majestic dribbling into midfield from defense.
You already had that drift. Me and Matt were trying to tell you already had that.
Bro! No, 2 years ago he didn't.
Don't get me started.
2 years ago he didn't. No. Come on, guys. 2 years ago he didn't. He's been training under Mr. Miyagi for 2 years.
I'm not going to say that.
That's all I'm saying. But Ibu is that guy. I know the injury problems can become an issue. I'm talking about, it's a computer game and he's injury free, and we're just talking about talent. Ibu is that guy. So I am over the moon. He's been tied down. And all we got to do now is go and find the next Ibu to have a range of
but he's not tied down yet. Not yet. So they're in they're in negotiations. It's looking positive. Apparently he wants to stay. One thing I want to add though, and I'm glad you said it. Because if I said what you said, people would say I'm biased, innit? Does it sound biased?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
You see, Virgil van Dijk, for me, he's still unanimously the best defender.
And
I know, again, it is going to sound biased, but Konate is the second best defender in the world. There's not nothing that this man can't do, you know. I'll be real. This brother here is exceptional for me. He doesn't get the plaudits. There's even times when maybe it's a bit biased. I'll argue with you, man, and say, like, bro, do you know how many fires Ibu has to put out? Like Ibu
I said that, Matt. I mean, you don't have to argue.
No. Remember, I was like, no, Cal. This is where your memory's going foggy. Do you remember that? Do you remember that time when I kept on saying, "Oh, he deserves like I think it was a 9.5 or something"? And you man were like, "Nah, Matt, come on, Virgil was better."
One game, Matt.
No, what you think I forget?
But that was one game. I've always been on your side.
But you remember now, though, innit? You remember?
Yeah, I remember the one game. But I've always been on your side when it comes to Ibu.
No, but what I'm saying is this though. All jokes aside, Cal. All jokes aside, yeah. Like you said, it's just the injuries that we've ever said in it. Because when injuries took a part of him last season, that's when Quansah stepped up. And I'll be real with you, Quansah had the better end to the season. There is no denying that. But you see, since Ibu's come back into the team at the start of this season, albeit it was a bit lucky, if I'm being honest, because Quansah didn't really make a mistake. It was just more like Klopp wanted someone to be a bit more physical. Like, there's just nothing Ibu can't do, bro. And for people that want to say, like, he gives away fouls, maybe he previously might have, maybe a couple years ago, but he doesn't do that really now, you know. If you go and watch Ibu,
you know what? This might be the perfect time to show a little
Hold on. Before we get there,
it's probably the best time.
I kind of feel like it is. And people say Saliba. I'm not discrediting when I say that. Remember, it's just my opinion. I'm not saying Saliba is not an amazing defender. I'm not saying that at all. But one thing I will say is, if you put Konate in that system with low block, 4 centre backs, 2 CDMs or whatever, your defenders are going to have less to do. They're going to have less to do.
That's disingenuous. Arsenal don't play a low block. They play a mid block. They don't play
Bro, I have seen us away from home, Arsenal, in my opinion, play a low block.
Yeah,
at home, they play a mid block at home.
Yeah, mid block. So even away from home against the lesser opposition, they play a mid block. It's only against maybe us City.
They play a centre back next to Saliba, whether it's Timber or whether it's Ben White. They are 2 centre backs by trade that can play right back. So again, you're going to get players beside you that are not as expansive. Trent finds himself where De Bruyne might be in that, you know what I'm saying, in that 10 spot at times. And my guy Ibu's having to cover the whole right-hand side. No wonder he's going to pick up injuries, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I think we do. I don't think we realize how much Ibu has to do.
No, Bob, I was the person saying it. Why do you think I hated the inverted system? Because it wasn't getting the best.
By the way, me and Matt aren't shitting on Saliba.
No, I'm not saying that. Saliba's cold.
By propping up Ibu. Cold. Yeah. No, because I think people take it the wrong way. I think they feel like we're shitting on other players by bigging up.
If I think
we're not saying they're not good players.
I'll be honest though. When
Saliba's exceptional.
They're playing with 4 centre backs and stuff. That's not Saliba's fault. He still has to do his job.
No,
Gabriel has to do his job.
But his job's easier, bro.
But his job is made easier.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
Ibu's running into a riot, Cal. Yeah, especially the way we played him under Klopp. He's running into a riot in shorts and t-shirt with a cap on. Where Saliba is running in full gear. He's got the shield, he's got the helmet, he's protected. That's all we're saying. We're not saying that he's not a great defender. But when you've got 2 CDMs in front of you and you've got centre-backs either side of you and you're playing a back 4 of centre-backs in a mid to low block, you are protected. You are not being exposed in any way. I'm telling you now, it could be, people can say I'm being biased, that's fine. If you put Gabriel and Saliba in a Klopp system, them man are getting found out in less time than it takes to buy a Big Mac and fries.
I don't think Saliba would. Saliba would be fine in Klopp system.
No, I don't believe so.
He would. Saliba would be absolutely fine.
And the way Saliba struggled with them aerial duels, if he wasn't able to just camp within a defensive situation, and there was long balls being played over, like what happened to us a lot last season, where that long ball's getting played over a lot, bro. In the air, nah.
In the air, Saliba's a myth.
I'm like I said, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just trying to present the situation for the facts that I see when I watch the game. And Ibu is better than Saliba in every facet apart from on the ball. And I'm not really that bothered about being on the ball when I'm talking about my centre back. I prefer all the other stuff when it comes to being a centre back.
Can I ask you both one question?
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, go.
One word answer.
Yeah, go.
Of both of you, same question. Is Konate world class?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Without a doubt. I watched this guy perform in the World Cup for France. I've seen this guy be man of the match in the Liverpool final.
Of course he is.
This guy has just got the injuries
one of the best defenders in the world.
Form from letting him be that guy. That is it.
Bro, let me ask you this. If
you not have to have more of a sample size?
Wait. If he played for Real Madrid, he'll be playing next to other. No, I'm just giving an example. if he was in that team, he starts. He starts, bro. Konate starts for Real Madrid, bro.
I think he would. I don't know if I can give him the world class.
I think no, bro. Konate is world class, bro. He's a world class.
Is Saliba world class then?
Yes.
No.
No, I think Saliba is. But just because you can be world class and be number 5, you can be world class and be number 2. No. I think Saliba's world class. But I just don't think it's Ibu.
Why is Konate world class, but Saliba's not there?
I think Ibu's got a better all-round game. I've seen Ibu perform at a higher level. And for me personally, I know it might sound harsh, but I look at the way Saliba gets a lot of protection within the system and Ibu gets hung out to dry. And I just know if you swap them around, Saliba would look like a donkey. If Saliba was trying to do what Ibu was doing under Klopp, protecting Trent, covering space and all that stuff, the man would have looked like a donkey. All that composure he looks like he has would have not been there. And he's a brilliant centre-back. I'm not shitting on Saliba. He can't do what Ibu can do. He can't, but Ibu can do what Saliba can do. And that's just my opinion.
And I also want to say as well, you see how we talk about on the ball? Can I just say something? Saliba is basic on the ball. Saliba don't make no long yard passing or nothing like that. Saliba just has very, very average, normal passing. That's one thing I want to say as well. There's this misconception that he's very good on the ball. Yes, he looks good on the ball. No, he's
dribbling. He's dribbling.
No, he looks good on the ball aesthetically. Yeah, but if you go and watch what he does with the ball, you name me a time when he's pinged the ball like Virgil. Bruv, even Ibu can ping a pass. You won't see, I guarantee you will not see Saliba ping a pass. You won't see it. It's a lot of short passing. And maybe that's by design. But if you go and look at his passing is very, very average. It's not bad. It's just very average. It's nothing to hype about. That's another thing as well. And that's why when I think about when I go, the cheek of Arsenal fans to want to try and put Saliba even close to Virgil. We could talk about on the ball and off the ball. Virgil is the
Saliba. That shouldn't
be. We're upsetting Alex at the moment.
Shut again. I'm gonna sound like the party people. I'll be honest. I don't think Konate or Saliba are world class yet.
Fair enough. If you don't think that, but and again, yeah, they don't ask you to hoof the ball, but it's not even about hoof the ball though. It's about
he didn't crash. It's about breaking line. That was me. How dare you, Cal?
Right.
Time out.
It's about breaking line.
Time out.
It's about breaking lines, bro. Like, no one said hoof the ball. So what are we saying then, chat? If that's the case,
a mirror in the conservatory, Cal, because I want you to look at yourself and I want you to understand what you just said, bro.
What did he say? Because I must have misheard him.
30 seconds. Just count 30 seconds and then let him back in, man.
What did he say, Drift? What did he say?
He said Ibu isn't world class.
Yeah, that's mad. I can't lie. That's mad. That is mad. I can't believe you said that, bro.
I actually said I don't think him or Saliba are world class yet. Not just him.
So who are your world class defenders?
I'll be honest, the centre-back market ain't that.
No, but there are world-class defenders though, bro.
Honestly, it might just be Virgil and Rudiger at this point.
Oh, you're just picking them two as world-class, that's it?
It might be, yeah.
Raw.
It might be.
So you don't rate Militao?
I don't think Militao's world-class.
You don't rate oh! Wait a minute, you don't rate the slide merchant. Your guy Diaz.
Ruben, I've never said Ruben Diaz is world class. I don't think.
You don't rate
everyone knows I rate Gavardio. I think Gavardio, if he was playing centre back, would be considered world class, but he's not playing.
What about your boy Bastoni? You don't think he's world class?
Bastoni might be. It might be.
What about
I think Schlotterbeck is close.
Yeah, Schlotterbeck is close. He's not there yet, though. I agree.
But that's what I'm saying. I think Konate and Saliba are close as well.
But I think they are world class though, those two, because they are exceptional. Like they are exceptional defense, both of them. They actually are exceptional. Like you said, there's like a gap.
Am I really seeing people here saying that Rudiger's not world class? Am I really seeing that?
Bro, I don't know.
Matt, you watch a lot of Real Madrid. Is Rudiger world class, bro?
He's a world class centre back, bro.
I'm shocked that people must still think he's at Chelsea. If like this ain't the same Rudiger, you know. Even the
Rudiger,
Rudiger that left Chelsea was world class.
Rudiger. I remember when Rudiger came up against Haaland, bro. Rudiger
Rudiger's
said,
no
"All right."
joke.
Rudiger's a madman, you know. Rudiger's. I'm not gonna lie. I've always said this, and I remember I used to have arguments with people. Even when he was at Chelsea, I was like, "Bro,
We
Rudiger's
had the
cold."
argument on this channel about it.
Yeah, I said Rudiger's cold, but he's at the wrong team, bro. Trust me, Rudiger's a very, very good player. Because remember, he wasn't being started by Lampard, innit? But some people saying Rudiger's overrated and clumsy. Raw. Don't get me wrong. There's quite a few defenders that I've even named that actually has like a mistake in them. That doesn't take away from them being world class, though.
Yeah.
Even Virgil has a mistake in him. Like Virgil gave away a pen last year. Do you know what I mean? Like every defender has a mistake. Virgil, you could even arguably say that Virgil, Allison, do you know what I mean? Everybody makes mistakes. Do you know what I mean? But they should have a lot of mistakes. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Just finishing off this segment now. Quansah, do you think he's the future of Liverpool Football Club? And do you think he's a potential future captain as well?
I don't know if I'd say future captain, but he's definitely a part of Liverpool's future. I think him and Ibu are the new generation of centre-back, more so Quansah because he's younger. And I think hopefully they can take the club forward because eventually Van Dijk will leave. But yeah, man, I still think Quansah's got a lot to do though, because here's the thing with Quansah. He's younger, so he's got more learning to do. But do I doubt that he's going to learn and get better? No, he will get better. And he has that potential. That's another thing. He's got the potential and he's played in some big games. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad that we signed him up. But like what Drift said, it's one of them ones where it's like, I'm happy. But I know this sounds kind of bad, man, but I kind of would rather that was Van Dijk because it's more of a pressing issue.
Yeah. It's
a bit like the Mamardashvili thing. I am happy we signed Mamardashvili. I am happy. But we do have Allison Becker and we have Kelleher. So even though I know it's your future-proofing, you don't forget of what's happening tomorrow. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear it. Right. You mentioned the player there, Allison Becker. We're moving to our last segment. Allison Becker.
Bombo.
We watched the game at the weekend, and unfortunately, he's gone down with another hamstring injury. It wasn't only it was a few weeks ago. He had another injury as well. Recovered from that pretty quickly.
Oh, I see what we're doing.
You don't even know what I'm about to ask. In fact, go on. Guess what I'm about to ask you. Let's see. Go on.
Assumptions are the mother of all fuck ups. I'm gonna let you finish, bro.
So, go on. What do you think I'm going to say?
I think you're just going to basically ask, is Alisson's injury problems an issue?
Not to us. Is it an issue to the club? And do you think that is one of the potential reasons why Mamardashvili has been purchased? Drift, since you chimed in, I might as well let you go first, bro.
No, I just think it's unfortunate that he's had two bad injuries. Well, not two bad injuries, but he's had two injuries in the short space of time.
There, Drift. Since he's been at the club, he's missed 42 games through injury up till now.
Yeah, but he's been at the club for 5
I know what you're going to say, Matt. Chill. I know what you're going to say.
He's been at the club for 5 or 6 years. I don't think that's a lot when you spread it across 5 or 6 years.
He's been at the club for 6 years. He signed in 2018.
He's missed 42 games in 6 years. That's not a lot.
7. Matt, chill. Matt, I got you.
How many? No, just for context, how many games have we played in that space of time?
It's an
about
average.
300 or 400, 500 games.
It's an average of 7. It's an average of 7 games a year. However, for a goalkeeper,
that's a minor.
For a goalkeeper, that's extremely high, Drift.
Yeah, but as a human being, that's nothing.
Yeah, but we talk about goalkeeper here.
He's
a
nothing.
Goalie. If you're talking about outfield player, you're right. And
I wouldn't even call you a bad parent if you miss 7 games in a year of your kids playing football.
I mean, slightly different there. Magnitude of reason.
No, because you should technically be at all the games, right?
No, but brother, again, but 7 games for a goalkeeper is mad, Drift. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's not.
And
man.
they're muscle injuries. These aren't impact injuries, or like when you look at what happened to Peter Cech, or these aren't impact injuries. If I'm not mistaken, Allison hasn't had an impact injury. They've all been muscle injuries.
Yeah, but he's a human.
But he's a goalkeeper, Drift.
Yeah, but I think people underestimate that diving, getting up quickly, getting up quickly. It's still reflex actions like a snake. It's still gonna like
dive as much as other goalkeepers. They don't get injured. Pickford
no,
dives.
but one of his injuries was in training, Cal. In training, you're gonna be trying to prepare yourself for every scenario. It's like it's you can get injured, right? He got his first injury in training, if I'm not mistaken. That happens.
No, first injury came at the beginning of the 1920 season when he pulled his calf against Norwich, if I'm not mistaken.
He is a very, very agile keeper for his size. Remember, because he ain't just tall, he's hench. You see people like Petr Cech and Courtois were amazing goalkeepers, but they were very slim, they're very slender.
No, Cech
they didn't carry much muscle.
No, Cech was quite it was quite yeah.
He was still quite slender though. I wouldn't call him like I think Alisson's quite muscular for a goalkeeper. Like he's bigger than what Cech was.
Pepe Reina was muscular.
Yeah, but Pepe Reina wasn't tall.
He's still muscular.
I think Pepe Reina was about 6'1".
He was 6'2".
No, 6'2", Pepe, I think. 6'2".
Okay, well, for a goalkeeper, that's not very tall. I think for Alisson's height, he's quite a broad, like he's got a lot of muscle mass.
He's an inch taller than Pepe, bro.
Is that a fact? Because he looks way taller than Pepe.
No, Ali's only about 6'3". Yeah, that's not a fact. I don't know 100%, but in fact, I'll double check it now, bro. I'm almost certain he is though.
I personally don't think that. I don't think that it's bad. I think if you look at the situation, and again, even if you want to use Pepe Reina as an example, Cal, Pepe Reina wasn't asked to do as much as Alisson does. Alisson gets worked a lot more than...
Apparently, Ali's 6'4". Apparently.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah, he definitely seems a lot taller than Reina.
Oh, no, but...
He's not 6'4". Virgil's 6'4", and he's not the same height as Virgil.
That's very true, though. That is very true. He ain't as tall as
Are you
Virgil.
sure that Reina's 6'2"?
Yeah, I'm almost certain.
Matt, check that for me, because Reina looked more like
Reina.
a 6'1" goalkeeper to me.
No, I think Reina was 6'2", I think.
Was he really? It looks deceiving. Because Reina didn't look like no tall goalkeeper to me.
No, Reina was.
The point I'm making is
Reina's 6'2". Reina was 6'2".
The point I'm making is that Alisson is built. Do you know what I mean? Like he's of muscular stature rather so than like slender stature, like a Cech or like a Courtois. And I think that means that there's more room for injuries because you've got more muscle mass.
Big up John a second, man.
5'12", you know.
Man, taking the piss, bro.
Like that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think, and even if you see, like if you look at like Courtois' legs, for example, like they're very skinny, kind of like you know what I mean. Alisson is built. It's easier to get injuries.
Yeah, Courtois 6'6", you know.
Yeah,
Courtois 6'6", though.
No, I know, but he's very slender. Whereas Alisson is quite built. He's blenched. Like there's more muscle to get injured. The slimmer you are, the less chance you've got
I need to rip off the
Band-Aid,
fam. All right, let me rip off the Band-Aid.
Yeah, go on, Matt.
Do you remember, Drift? This ain't even aimed at you, but do you remember when we were going back and forth about this? I kept on saying, bro, Alisson's injury prone. Was it last season? I think we had.
No, it was in the summer.
Bro, but I remember saying to you, brother, for a goalkeeper, he gets injured. And then I remember, funny enough, we done a little comparison. I think maybe, I want to say Edison or something like that. And I kept on saying, bro, he gets injured way too much. I don't understand, fam. It's like he's an outfield player. To have that many injuries, like, bro, I'll be real. Reoccurrence of your hamstring and you're a goalkeeper is a concern, I'll be honest with you. You shouldn't be picking up...
we rushed him back.
No, but bro, here's the thing.
He played through injury. Remember, they did,
and that's bad. That's bad from Liverpool.
He shouldn't have been played through injury. That was a mistake from the club.
However, I will say this: our medical department is a new department, and so far they've done pretty well. I would say not perfect, but they've done pretty well. And I remember Slot said they spoke to Ali or something like that, and during one of the games he felt a little discomfort or something like that, or after a game, and they checked it out, but he said he's okay. Maybe that's their fault for taking his word, and maybe they should have just rested him. But I just think it is a worry. Like, bro, I feel like Alisson gets injured like every Like I don't know, like every 4 months or 5. It's just
nah, it's not that.
no,
bad.
I know it might not be that, but he's a goalkeeper. It feels like that. Like, bro,
Did he get
imagine
injured the season before last? I think he went all
but
season
Drift,
without
imagine
an
this.
injury, didn't
We've
he?
already had Kelleher as the goalkeeper already.
22-23 season, guys. I don't think Allison even got injured.
No,
I
Drift,
think he did.
hear me out.
Did
We've
he?
seen Kelleher already.
No, I get that. And last season, obviously, Kelleher played a part. I get that. But I'm sure.
And now again.
All right, so year we won the Champions League, I don't think Ali got an injury. Then he did miss.
I'll go through it.
I was going to say, it's going to bring
1920 is not good. 1920 calf injury, 67 days, and then hip injury, 80 days. 2021, ill for 6 days. Shoulder injury for 20 days, hip injury for 13 days, and then ill for 4 days. 21-22, COVID. So 21-22, he was fine that season. 23-24, muscular problems 12 days, virus 4 days, and hamstring injury 56 days. So far this season, thigh problem 8 days, and then hamstring injury is ongoing.
Bro, it sounds like we're talking about outfield player. I know the illness. We won't. I'll forget it because anyone can get ill with it.
That's not a lot when you think about 6 years.
No, Drift. This is a goalkeeper, though.
But bro, your hammies are gonna be tested if you're constantly one-on-one.
All right, I'll give an example.
Remember how many times this brother had to run off his line? And,
no, but you should do. Cal, you know what I'm gonna do? Do game. You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm just calculating it now. So 15.
I'm gonna do the games missed
during that time.
15, 18, 19, 24.
I've got it. Cal, I've got it. I've got it. I've got the games missed. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
19. All right. So 1920.
Yeah. 15.
15. Then 3.
18.
No. Hold on. We gotta do this properly. Every time you tell me how many games he missed, how many games did we play in that season, so we can actually figure out how many games he missed compared to how many.
We're just gonna do games missed. No, but we kind of know.
Missed, bro.
No, because if you miss 15 games out of 30, that's terrible. If you miss 15 games out of 60,
but we never played 30 games because obviously it's a 38-game calendar Premier League anyway.
I'm giving you an example of why it is relevant to understand. Because if we had a 60-game season and he missed 15 games, then he still played 45 games.
But we kind of
know what I mean. Like we've got to understand.
No. But what I'm saying is, if he's 38 is the minimum. Let's say he's just 38, then you add on the cups and that. You would arguably say a 40-game season, roughly.
Liverpool play 50
even
games
if you get knocked out,
minimum, I think. So let's use that as a rough base. Let's use 50 games a season as a minimum basis, right? Are we all in agreement? 50. We play 50 matches a season minimum. We're Liverpool. We're in Europe. We go on cup runs. We play 50 games minimum. So let's just use 50 games as a base.
All right. So this is still high though.
So go for it then. So go for it.
1920, he missed 18 games overall.
Okay, so that means he played 32 games that season.
Yeah. Oh, flip. In the 2021 season, he missed
over 40 games, man.
6. It is. I'm just gonna breaking it down season by season. 2021 season, he missed 6, 9.
Okay, so he played
10,
over 40 games.
10. He missed 10 in the 2021 season.
So he played
in the 21-22 season, he missed 1 game. In the 23-24 season, he missed 3, 4, 19.
Okay,
Allison don't play Carabao.
Yeah,
he played 31 games that season.
This season, he's already missed 2, and now I don't know how he's about to miss.
To put that in context, Edison, since joining Man City, has missed 4, 5, 8, 11, 12, 16, 19 games.
Do you know what, Carl? I don't even want to stir up a storm here, but you see Pep and a couple of these Real Madrid, Barcelona link, brother, like Mbappe pulled a hamstring the other day, said he was going to be out for about a month, and he played about a game later. I don't know what they give their players to eat.
We've done that with Millie, though. We thought Millie pulled his hamstring and then he was ready.
Yeah, I'll never forget that, bro. Millie pulled a hamstring and was back within the week. I've never seen that before, bro.
Millie's different.
Other than Mbappe.
Millie's different.
No, in fact, Mbappe still took the week because he missed the derby and then was available for the champion. Bro, Millie I'll never forget, bro. Millie was injured on a Tuesday and was started on a Saturday. Bro.
Yeah, but he's a totally different type of player.
Brother. No, but bro, just put it into context, yeah. He's missed too many games as a goalkeeper. remember, we're not discrediting him. It's just more about this is the horrible, harsh reality that the brother misses too many games as a goalkeeper.
Okay. I've just checked. I've just looked up Allison Becker appearances. He's made 207 appearances in the league in 6 years.
In the league.
He's not injury prone, man. He's not injury prone. Yes, he gets injured. He's
I'm
not
gonna
injury
add
prone.
all the injuries. Hold on. I'll add them up. Like so
Guys,
games
in
missed.
6 years, he's made 207 appearances. He's not injury prone.
He's supposed to. He's a goalkeeper, Drift. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying he's not.
And
He
he-
gets
and he-
injuries, yes, but he's
missed
not
almost
injury
50.
prone.
He's almost missed 50 games.
In 6 years, Carl, that's not that bad.
For a goalkeeper, that's awful, Drift. Unless you have a big injury, that's awful. These aren't like, it's not like he had a cruise ship and was out for a season.
Yeah.
Which you can give that a pass.
Bro,
We talk about every season there's a muscular injury.
I've done the calculation. Drift, he's missed 50 games. He's a goalkeeper. That's what it is,
Wow.
Drift. That sounds more like an outfield player stats.
That is. It's outfield player stat.
All right, shall I just pick a random name me another goalkeeper? Give me another first choice goalkeeper, random. Just whoever. Who would you say should be who give me another goalkeeper?
Do Oblak.
We'll just do Oblak. I don't even know if he's had mad injuries or not. Let's do Oblak.
Can I just ask? Elephant in the room. Does anyone believe that this is a problem?
It's a bit. It's an issue.
It's
an
an
issue.
extent.
It is a bit of an issue.
When you're as good as Allison, it is what it is, man.
I knew.
But he's also getting older, so does that mean the injuries are going to get worse?
Not necessarily. Some people get over injuries, Cal.
Oh
Van
my
Persie was
God.
injured in his 20s. He got to his late 20s, 30s, and then he stopped being injury prone. It depends.
Bro, Oblak has been at Rome at Atletico since the 16-17 season, yeah?
I think Oblak's a bad example because Oblak stands on his line and does nothing with a back 10 in front of him.
But
Let's talk about goalkeepers who have to rush off their line and are constantly doing a lot more running.
What about Edison then?
What about
Edison's half. We done this. Edison's 20, innit?
Edison is probably a good example, yeah.
And Oblak is
I mean, I don't really see Edison rushing off of his line very
Drift,
often.
hit this.
What?
In this.
No,
That's
not really.
the whole game, bro.
Are you forgetting what Edison did when
No, I'm
Mane
talking
clotted
about-
his
I'm talking
face?
Clark,
talking about
Mane
the
gave Mane gave him the Claymore kick, bro.
He gave him sweet chin music.
No. In general, Man
Yeah.
City don't have a system where their goalkeeper is ultra exposed the way our goalkeeper is.
No, but he's a sweeper keeper, though. Edison's sweeper keeper, though.
Yeah, but there's a difference between having to rush off your line and just receiving the ball in a pass and then spraying a pass out wide. Man City don't constantly have players running in on their defense.
Hands on hips, you. Mika went, what? No, Drift, hold on.
Are we not all in agreement that the
He's
way
a sweeper keeper.
Hold on.
No, Drift,
The
he's
way,
a sweeper
the way
keeper.
we
Alisson.
played under Klopp was extremely unique. We were all in agreement that Allison gets way more work than a lot of other goalkeepers based on the way we play. He's always having to be the last line of defense on a regular basis.
You're talking about playing style. I hear what you're saying.
More one-on-one
Wait.
than any other goalkeeper.
Drift, I hear what you're saying in terms of like playing style.
Edison ain't constantly having one-on-one.
Drift, just hear what I'm saying.
Watch the Fulham game, bro.
No, forget about the last couple games, Cal. I'm talking about in the last 6 years. There are not many times when Man City have just got players bearing down on their goal all the time, and he's
hear what you said.
one-on-one.
Drift, hear what I'm about to say.
Do you not remember the game where we almost won the league? How many one-on-ones did Ollie Watkins and them man have?
That's Liverpool. I'm talking about generally.
Bro, I'm talking about.
I said Aston Villa, bro, when Ollie Watkins could have had a hat-trick when we should have won the league.
Guys, the
that's a
goalkeeper
one-off game.
characteristics and traits, Allison and Edison are the same. They are sweeper keepers.
Yeah.
They are part of build-up play. Also, if the ball gets played in behind, both managers want their goalkeepers to come and sweep it up.
So you don't think that Edison is constantly doing one-on-one?
Hear what I'm saying. You're not wrong in terms of how the team plays. Liverpool are more open, shall we say, than Manchester City. That is true. But however, the way how they still play, the two goalkeepers, they are both sweeper keepers. Hence why we was bringing up that
Their
whole thing when Mane.
exposed, man.
No. But Edison is still a sweeper keeper. Any ball in behind, Edison sweeps it up. That's his job.
Yeah,
Do you
but
get what I'm
they're
trying to say?
hardly ever exposed the way
Whereas
we are.
Oblak, you're right. Oblak, I wouldn't say is a sweeper keeper. He's not a sweeper keeper. Whereas Edison actually
How
is
often
probably
are
the
Man
closest
City
thing to.
dealing with players running in on their goalkeeper one-on-one? It's not very often. It's not. I know he's a sweeper keeper, Matt, but you're talking about sweeper keeper in the sense of possession. Our goalkeeper's constantly under
No.
pressure in terms of making saves.
No, I understand.
Edison ain't constantly making
No,
saves in games.
no. But Edison's style of play, like you see, like how, like I'm trying to give, like characteristics of the goalkeepers. You've got different goalkeepers, like command, like whatever you want to say. Like for example, Raya, I would just say is a shot stopper. He's not really. I don't know if I was call him like a sweeper keeper. And not only that, he doesn't really control his area, or he's gotten better now. He's not really a sweeper keeper. That's how I wouldn't really use Raya. I was trying to use someone who's very similar. Edison, in my opinion, is the most similar. Is sweeper keeper. I'm trying to think of someone else that likes to rush off their line and clear danger. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'll say Edison is probably close to that. But I know what you mean in terms of the two teams, though. Man City, you're right.
Edison doesn't have to make anywhere near as many saves as Allison. Recoveries, one-on-ones. I get what you mean about the sweepiness because he's the last man.
Characteristics, how they play, yeah.
Yeah. He's camped on the edge of his box. He gets involved in build-up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get that.
Yeah.
But he's not constantly rushing off his line dealing with one-on-ones. That was a Liverpool issue. That was actually a Liverpool issue.
Manuel Neuer, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, that Neuer's one is mad because he got injured bad.
Personally, he's not getting any impact injuries. He's getting too many muscle injuries, bro.
Look, maybe I'm in the world by myself, but I don't think 50 games over 6 years is a cause for like, oh my days, like he's an injury-prone goalkeeper. It's frustrating. He's not an injury-prone. I wouldn't call him an injury-prone goalkeeper.
I would say if he's not, he's on the verge because 50 games is quite a lot, though.
That if you average that, Cal did it. It's 7 games a season. I don't think 7 games a season on an average makes you an injury-prone player.
It's 8 games a season, but for a goalkeeper, that's really bad.
Kumsa, 8 games, 7 games.
But I'll give an example. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I don't know his injury record off the top of my head, but he should miss more games than Ali per season. But I'll probably say it might be Ali off the top of my head, maybe. Do you get what I'm saying? And Trent has to invert, go up and down the it's mad, bro. When you deep it. I'm just saying, bro.
So just before we do super chats and then wrap up, do you think with Mamadashvili coming in and Alisson's injury problems, do you think there's a chance that the club may look to cash in on Allison Becker?
I don't want him sold.
I never said if we want him sold. None of us want him sold. But do you think the club may look at it and go, we'd rather... Because I think Edwards and the way Hughes and Edwards will operate is we'd rather sell a player a season early than sell a player a season late. So I asked the question, do you think they may potentially look at moving Ali on in the summer?
No. They only sell him if he wants to go. That's the impression I get, especially with Ali. If Ali wanted to go this summer, they would have allowed him to go. But I reckon Ali chooses when I think Ali's got that kind of rapport. I don't know why. Probably one of the very few in our team. Probably maybe just him. I don't know what it is. With Allison Becker, I just think when he wants to leave, he will leave. I don't think they will force him out personally because I think they've realized how long, even from a business standpoint, how hard it is to get a goalkeeper. Mamadashvili is one of the best up-and-coming goalkeepers in the world, but he's up-and-coming, innit? He's not there yet. He's an amazing talent. Do you know how long it took us to get Allison? Do you know how many duds we had to go through to get Ali? The club aren't stupid. Goalkeeper one of the hardest things to find in football.
Agreed. Drift, anything you want to add?
If this club sell Ali, they can fuck right off.
I actually echo that as well.
He's the most important player we signed in the last decade. If they get rid of Allison Becker, and you said players can hear this, relay this to the people above you when you're on your way to work tomorrow, Liverpool man, or whenever you're back in flipping AXA. If Liverpool sell Allison, they can go fuck right off. I don't even care if he misses 10 games a season. He is the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah.
And he's arguably the best goalkeeper I've ever seen. There's only 2 goalkeepers that I actually put above Allison. Neuer and Buffon. Allison is fucking different level. If this club ever because he misses an average of 8 games a season, think about cashing in, we're going to have some words, and my words will not be minced, and my words will not be kind, and my words will not be a reflection of me as a person. You will think you're talking to a man who's been possessed. So you better get your act together, and you better understand that Allison is one of the most important players in the Liverpool team. And I couldn't give a fuck if he misses 8 games a season on average. We're talking about Allison Becker here. What we do, we're talking about a goalkeeper. Like when we do combined 11s, people just go, all right, let's start with the defense. People don't even argue the goalkeeper. A man that want to tell me about, I don't want to hear shit.
No, but it's different from bringing up a situation where it's more about factually he misses quite a few games for a goalkeeper. But the debate has never been, what do we do? It's just more making the point. And it's a fair point to make. He does miss too many games. He's the best goalkeeper in the world. But we can still sit here and say he misses too many games. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm not even talking to you here now. I want Cal to fully come out of devil's advocate. Remove yourself from that, right? And I'm going to talk to everyone right here. Do the games that Allison misses cost us more than the saves he makes?
I don't know if you want me to answer this, Drift. You almost strangled me. No. You come back in there for this one. You can't just escape that.
Man said I'm taking a time out, you know.
You almost strangled me. No, you're not. You're gonna listen to this, big man. You almost strangled me at your mum's house.
To me, to you, to me, to you, to me. To you, to me, to you.
At your mum's house.
You, man. Hey, Drift.
Drifty,
come out of the rear.
When Adrian played in the Champions League in 1920 and made those mistakes, Drifty, you almost strangled me at your mum's house. Bro.
Hey, Drift, what are you doing, fam?
Almost strangled me. So you answer that question yourself, Drift. Are the games that Allison Becker misses, are they important? Because you almost...
Peter, make me come out of rear. Peter, make me come out of rear.
Drift, come on, man.
Come out on the rear. You answer the question, bro, because you almost strangled me, bro.
I'm rattled like a baby in a cot right now. I can't speak.
When I got home, the missus outside was all right, and I was shaking, bro. What happened at Drift's house? He's going to punch me up. Why? Because I said that we might have a chance of getting through the game still. He was in goal, Adrian. That explains it.
Cal, that's on the club to have an adequate replacement for those rare times when you need it. And that's why we have Kelleher, Yaros, and Mamadashvili. But that's not what we're talking about here, bro.
If I'm not asking you this.
That's not what we're talking about here now.
Ask me this question at the end of November.
What question?
The same question you asked us at the end of November. Because you see the running...
Does the games he missed equate to... Are you not forgetting the reason why we are who we are?
No, let him land. I think I know what counts. Let him land, Drift, before you... Yeah.
I'm not saying what Allison hasn't done. Allison's my favourite Liverpool player. I know what he does for Liverpool. But I'm just saying, at the end of November, we've got a horrible run coming up that we're probably going to be facing without the best goalkeeper in the world. And you guys know how much I rate Kelleher. I've been talking about Kelleher for years. So I can't even be accused of not rating Kelleher. But if you can sit there and tell me you're not worried in the slightest that we may drop points because Allison Becker's not there, then everyone's lying to me. Everyone's lying to me. Because right now is the most important period of our season coming up. Allison will not be available for it probably.
Yeah, and can I tell you why, Cal? Because he was apparently played through an injury.
Who played him through the injury?
Well, it must have been obviously Slot and the medical staff.
What was the injury before? He had to have...
Matt, it was you that told me. Am I lying? What was the quote? Not that he was quote unquote not really ready to play, but he was...
No.
Anyway.
So there was a quote that came out where I want to say he said he felt something in one of the games. and then I think they rested him. They thought it was okay. That this is the whole hamstring, because I think he's re-injured the same hamstring, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No, previously it was a thigh injury. Now it's a hamstring injury.
Oh, swear. So it's not the same. It wasn't
the same injury.
Oh.
We'll leave that there.
So is the common consensus?
Don't put words in my mouth here, Drift. Don't say it.
I wasn't even talking about you. I'm talking about everybody. There's 900 of us in total here having this conversation here. Is the common consensus we should let Ali go?
No. But
no.
consensus is Mamardashvili's coming for a reason.
The common consensus is, which is what I've been saying, he's the best goalkeeper in the world, but unfortunately at the same time, he picks up too many injuries. Because you want to know what, Drift?
Here's the crazy thing, yeah.
Drift, before you say that, let me say this. Like Cal said, you see the run we got, yeah? Remember the next 10 games? Remember we're talking about, Drift, the other day, yeah? Even the next 10 games is a Mazza, Drift.
It's one of the hardest runs I've seen in football fixture history.
Bro, and we got no Ali. Don't get me wrong, Kelleher is a bad man, yeah? But Kelleher's not Ali. As great as Kelleher is, he ain't Ali.
Yeah. Do you
get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Man said, you was about to say, man said, okay. Well,
yeah, it's hit him now. It's hit him.
Yeah. Man, bro.
No, I'm rattled like I'm rattled like a rug rat in a cot.
No,
man actually had to really deep it for a second, bro. Pause.
He's slow blinking, bro.
Pause. Man had to deep it for a second. Pause.
Bro, Jay says
no. Let me finish. Let me get to it. So hold on. And I'm not even taking a shot at you here, Cal, but you're just the one who said it. So everybody is talking about Mamardashvili coming in has to have something to do with Ali. But aren't we the same people who want our club to be proactive, want to think about the future, not want to be reactive? Mamardashvili signing is a very future-proofing, proactive, exemplary way to run your business, which we've asked Liverpool to do for years. And then when they do it, everybody, instead of realizing it's just being smart, goes, oh, no, something got to be wrong with Ali. Are we bringing him in because there's a...
No, it is smart. But two things can be right at the same time.
Does future-proofing mean that it means there's got to be something wrong with the...
Shall I be honest with you? Shall I be honest with you what I think? I think Mamardashvili's coming to this club next summer. And I think Allison does one more season at Liverpool in terms of a transition and a changeover. And I think the season after that, I think Mamardashvili's number one, whether Ali's here or not. This club,
if you want to look about Virgil, you know, I'm so rattled I don't even remember it.
I'll be honest with you. If you lot still think this is the sentimental Liverpool that was under Klopp and them, man, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
This ain't about sentimental, bruv.
Drift, them man aren't gonna.
We're not saying we want it to happen.
They ain't gonna be.
We're not saying we want it to happen. We can just see it happening. That's the difference. And I'll say this: two things can be right. I know Cal already said it, but I agree with what Cal's gonna say. Sorry. Mamardashvili is future proofing, but Allison Becker also picks up too many injuries. So even if we didn't sign Mamardashvili, we would still sit here and say Allison Becker injured again, fam. Big running we have now. What do we do? Because remember, Mamardashvili ain't even here right now. It's not until next season. I think Allison, as things currently stand, I think Allison sees out his contract. I don't know whether he renews though. That's how I see it at this present time. I know how much he loves Liverpool, but I also factor in there might be a time where he's like, you know what? Maybe if Verge leaves and maybe Mo leaves and whatever, he may think, you know, now's my time to try something new kind of thing. I don't know. But it wouldn't surprise me if he just sees out his contract. But I don't think Allison will leave before his contract ends, though. I will say that, which I think is it 2 years' time? When's Allison Becker's contract run out? Does anyone know?
I'm not sure, but
it's peak. I don't want to say it. Like, I don't want it to happen, but it's peak.
These are businessmen who are being run who are running it. Data and businessmen now running the club. Data and businessmen. You think Edwards ain't got all the metrics on Ali's injuries and the breakdowns and all that?
So he's here till 2027. So what are we saying?
That's what I just said. So he'll play 25, 26. next season.
Maybe he might not see out the contract. He might leave a year before in 2026.
So
he might do. I'd like him. I don't even want to think of a world where Allison needs to even leave, bro. Because I get what you're trying to say, like what we're doing here, talking about it. But the reality is, and this is reality, harsh reality, best goalkeeper in the world, but unfortunately he picks up too many injuries. I'm not saying get rid of him. He stays for me, no matter what. However, Liverpool haven't made it a secret. It's an open secret. They went and got Mamardashvili. They are future-proofing, but I also reckon they have one eye on Allison Becker's injury record, potentially.
Yeah. Shout out to Jay. This is the player who's talking about 16-year-old number 10 plays for River Plate. I'll check him out. See what he's like. Shane says the smaller contracts are often sorted earlier so that they can't point at the bigger contracts and say, but look what they're getting. Very true as well. That makes sense. Selection says 70k for Ibu's second professional contract was good. Logically speaking, it's more viable to extend Ibu and Quansah smaller running contracts than the three amigos who are more established and on double wage.
That is true though as well, though.
Very true as well. So Jay answered that what centre backs are world class. I just don't think there's loads out there right now, if I'm going to be honest. H said some rumours are Ali out in 2025. Gone need quality. Quality Kelleher, I'll say.
Yeah.
I think Kelleher's gone next summer as well. Jason McNeil, De Gea. At us, he was getting peppered. Injury record for De Gea. Let me have a quick look, actually. Crazy. De Gea missed 6 games through injury. Yeah, 6 games through injury at Man United.
What?
I'm looking.
No way. No, it's got to be more than that.
From 14-15, he missed 6 games. Sorry, 5 games for Man United.
Only 5 games?
That's what I'm looking at here, yeah.
That brother was getting peppered, bro.
Yeah. De Gea put his life on the line every single game for Man United at one point.
Bro, 5 games.
That's on the opposite end of the spectrum, though.
But that's not even about Ali. I'm just shocked because he was at Man United for 7 years.
Yeah, he was there for a while.
Brother. Flipping heck. That's actually really shocked me, bro. I can't. No, that doesn't sound right, though.
Boy. What can I say? This week, obviously, there's no games on this week, but we will be back a few more times this week. So what I will ask you guys to do is, firstly, smash the like button on this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Please switch on the notification bell so you know when we go live, and follow us on all of our social media platforms as well. Matt Drift, have you guys got anything coming up on Big Up this week?
Don't even remember.
Bro, De Gea missed 6 games. No, 5 games.
Told you, Matt. Well, you didn't believe me, no?
From 14-15.
Yes, Matt. 5 games.
To 2021, he missed 5 games.
Yeah. P. Hour says, this reminds me of when we bought Diaz for Mane. Would you let 2 of Verge, Trent, Salah leave if we guaranteed the fan base turned and FSG sold in a year? No. I don't know.
What's that?
FSG selling a year. If we had to let 2 players out of the 3 go and it guaranteed FSG sold within a year, would we do it?
We had to let 2 players go and FSG leaves the club.
The 2 players out of the 3 who need contract extensions. Not just any 2 players. You can't say Endo and flipping Yaros, bro.
That's disrespect. Why would you say Endo? I wasn't even thinking that.
I'm just saying, innit? It'd have to be 2 out of these 3. And FSG sold within a year? I don't know.
I'm not answering that. That's mad. That's mad, bro.
Pete, that's a horrible question. That's a horrible question to ask us live, Pete. Big up Imran says, Cal, sort me out of Misha, hurry up.
That's crazy, bro.
I do what I can, bro. H says, rumor Ali is out till 2025, not gone. That is hefty. He's out to 2025. He better not be, actually.
Bro, don't laugh, because that hamstring injury is not a
real.
joke.
Jason says De Gea was asked for 11 years, played 5 straight years.
Fucking hell, I tried to hold that as long as I could. Fucking hell. What we doing here? What we doing here? Drifty takeover.
What happened?
You're part of the Ali out screen, bro. You can go, bro.
What's wrong with you, blood?
Nah, you lot could go, bro. You lot are part of the Ali out. Bro.
Hey, chill, man. Chill.
What is this, bro? What is this?
Chill, man. I don't know, bro. I thought everyone got mash up. I just see the thing just freeze up.
No, my poker face is sensational, but that's
no, mine froze. Mine froze. Mine froze.
I've never been this rattled in my life,
bro. It's not a nice thing, you know.
I've never been this rattled in my life.
What if it actually happens though? The Trent leaves for free.
You know, the top of my head is warm.
Trent could leave, bro. That's a reality. In fact, they could all leave.
That don't even piss me off as much as this Ali conversation,
bruv. No, including Ali. They could all leave, bro. Do you want? In fact, let me not even say that, because
Matt, what are you doing?
Telling the truth.
No, you're trying to piss me off, bro.
This is what can happen, bro. It's called reality.
What did I do, you, bro? I never done you nothing, bro.
Bro, it's reality.
I've never been nothing but a virgin to you.
Bro, it's reality, man. It's reality, bro. You think I would have this conversation about
hurt my feelings
losing all these
players? I don't understand the point of what you're doing, bro.
We've signed Quansah and we might re-sign Ibu, and we're still sitting here talking about the 3 players, bro. We done this in the summer and we said this time now they all should be signed up. Am I lying?
I was gonna watch Dana Rowland stand up tonight. I'm not gonna find it funny now.
I'm a realist, bro. I'm just being real, fam. This is the reality, bro.
Taji says, all done more than all them goalkeepers. He gets a pass. # best.
I think Virgil signs. I think Virgil signs, though.
I feel like Virgil signs. The other 2, I don't think sign.
All right, cool. I wasn't even going to speak. I just say Virgil, bro.
Mrs. Sinclair says, we're struggling to get 3 key players re-signed while City cheating, slapping the Premier League and chasing Zubi at the same time, boss levels. I mean, cheating doesn't equate to boss levels, Mr. Sinclair, but I get your notion, though. Bun City, man. Always Bun City. Yeah, people, we're going to wrap up there. Drift.
Apparently not. We like playing dangerous over here.
No, bro, I've been where you're at, Drift. No. I've been there many times, bro.
It's a horrible reality.
Cautious people who don't like much drama in their life. Wrap up, Cal. We clearly ain't wrapping up over here. We're just like reckless, bro.
I don't know if that's a dig at the show or an actual dig at me because I got 3 kids.
And I'm married. What are you trying to say?
You're married. It can never be a dig at you. It's not dangerous when you're married.
No, but bro, this is the reality.
I don't give a fuck, bruv.
It's the reality, bro. We can't change reality. You do realize that.
We're having a conversation about Ali not Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah, no, but you see the Ali conversation. I don't think
Who's more important in this team than Allison Becker?
No, but
no one.
No, Drift. You're worrying about
no one
Ali.
is more important in this team than Allison Becker.
You're worrying about Ali, but I don't think you need to worry
I wasn't
about
until
Ali.
now.
No, bro. The bigger
I
issue
was all right,
is
you know. My day was so calm. I was fine. I was in a good mood. And the scene between the two of you, yeah, you fucked me. Pause. I ain't gonna sleep tonight.
Hey, you know what? That's a red card. Get out of it. Get out of it. That's a red card. Get out of it. That is where's my. I ain't got a red card. I've only got a red PS5 controller. Same way you're getting sent off, bruv.
That is crazy.
Have I got anything else red? What else have I got?
Shocking behavior, bro.
Bro, what? I ain't got no. I'm looking for a red card. I ain't got a red card.
Goodness.
I just used the red PS5 controller. That's it.
Goodness.
That is insane.
Bro, with all the Diddy stuff going around, man chooses to use that statement.
That is
big
crazy.
October 2024. Crazy.
That's a red card offense. And he knows it.
Shocking. But yes, people, as I said, switch on the notification bell. We might be live tomorrow morning, to be fair. So you might see us again tomorrow morning. If not, you'll see us at some point this week.
Yeah.
Switch on that notification bell so you don't miss a live show, people.
Indeed. And people
Matt,
as well,
have you got anything coming up this week?
Yeah, I was checking my calendar. So on the 11th, when's the 11th? Friday.
Yes.
I'm doing the Hungary Netherlands game on Big Up. So come over to the Matt One Show on Big Up. I did a Hungary Netherlands game, and on the 14th, I'll be doing the Germany Netherlands game on Big Up as well. And not only that, on my channel this week, it'll either be tomorrow, Wednesday, I will start my Ultimate Team journey on my YouTube channel. So make sure it's gonna be jokes, people. Trust me. I've got my team's very, very average, shall we say. So yeah, man, I got some content over on my channel finally coming through this week. So make sure you check that out as well, people. You get me? I know Yards, you'll be there 100%, bro. Big up Yards each and every time.
Big up Yards.
And everyone else.
Yes,
please.
people. Enough love to you all. Please pray for Drift and send him a nice little DM and a message.
Indeed.
But no, it's been a pleasure as always. Guys, you lot in the chat are fantastic. Please do smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave your comments if you're watching this after it being
Don't
live.
pray for me. Just ask me to have better friends.
Bro.
Until you see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed. With Kopish around, people. Enough love.
Love.
Thank you.